Hello.
Sir.
Welcome to Malevolence, a Pathfinder adventure actual play. I learned that term recently. That's what this is, right? It's an actual play. It counts. Yeah, this is a Pathfinder, second edition haunted house adventure. Let's introduce ourselves. Ava.
Hi, I'm Ava. Clearly, I play Akeen, the druid, Anadi.
Nope.
And
druid asterisk.
Nope.
And I got nails done. I choked on my fun thing today.
This is becoming a theme with you to lie about your character in every game you're in.
Gotta be consistent somehow.
Alvin.
Yeah, that's me. I'm Alvin. I play HCRB, the leafleshy inventor.
Oh, is that it? Okay. B.
Is that it?
I'm V. I play Thana, the tiefling champion of Pharasma.
Excellent. Kelso.
Hi, I'm Kelso. I play Raziel, the tiefling rogue.
And Nit.
Hello, I'm Einet. I play Anna, the human orc.
Ash.
I'm Ashley. I'm playing Alexia O'Connor, the human sorcerer, and I'm a little under the weather, so I might not yell at people as much today.
And I'm Askell Archer. I'm the GM. I'll be playing everything else, and I'm also under the weather, and will try not to yell at anybody, but, you know, it's bound to happen one day. Also, there's you, chat. You can be involved in today's game by spending your channel points. Excuse me. See, under the weather. Your channel points, your gold pieces, to purchase chat's blessings, which our PCs can spend to give plus or minus 1 to any d20 roll per chat's blessing that they spend. You can also buy them the ever necessary hero points, which, by the way, don't forget, all you guys get 1 hero point.
Up to 3, right?
Yep, 3 is the max. So without any further ado, let's get right into the game, huh? And we're back. Okay. So, you are a group of Pathfinders. You have come to the haunted, cursed Zarwin Manor and spent the last week researching its curse and its haunting and doing the best you could to put that haunt to rest. In your struggles, you've discovered that the spirit of Yosef Zarwin, its last master, is still around and very much a problem. The more you've learned about this guy, he was a bad dude. He was a real bad guy. And it seems like he was cheating on his wife with Fulvia, who he had committed to an asylum somewhere. He called down some entities from the stars using a lost artifact called the Void Mirror. You were able to slay the monster that slayed him, unfortunately freeing him upon the household like a plague. You were able to recover the Void Mirror and place it back in its frame where it belongs. You've learned that there is a horrific eldritch entity by the name of Tchekuth, who was once a Thessalonian astronomer that lies buried somewhere below this house, who seems to be the actual source of this region's malevolence. You also know that this place, with all of its swirling vortex of death and corruption has attracted a number of psychopomps, the servants of the goddess of death. One of these psychopomps you even befriended. And surprisingly, she's still alive, unlike the other psychopomps you found here. She's asked you to help her deal with some bad birds and naughty dogs above and below the kitchen. And
I forgot about the dogs.
there's been a sense that there could be some import to this. Most recently, you've made your way into the basement and through some of the natural caverns under the house into a more ancient laboratory. A place that was clearly already here. A place older than Yosef Zarwin's construction. And in this place, you found Amigo, a fungal alien from the Dark Tapestry, bent upon science and world conquest. It had some ideas about harvesting your brains. You disagreed. This disagreement led to a pretty significant clash. You were able to slay it, and in the ensuing fallout, you discovered the third and final piece required to communicate with a certain still living brain that you found in a grandfather clock up above. And where we pick up, you are all sort of gathered in the laboratory, and one of you, holding the speaker module, plugged it in. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, you put in the hearing module as well, but not the sight?
Yeah, just the speaking and the hearing module.
Okay. All of you sort of stare at this. Is it safe to assume maybe you set it on like one of the tables or the work benches here?
Oh yeah.
So it's sort of like in the middle of all of you?
Yeah.
You stare at this brain.
Who are you?
Hello? Where am I? And it's like a tinny, crackly, like through a 50s radio, if you know that sound. Like that's what the voice sounds like coming through the speaker. Like it's very grainy and crackly. Where am I?
I nudge Thana towards it.
Okay.
What is this?
You're
can't see.
safe. You're fine.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Folder Adanathi. Why can't I see? I can't see.
Give it a moment.
I can't breathe. What? And again, all of this is like punctuated with gravelly crackling from the speaker in the.
Guys.
You're muted, Nit.
Is it frightened? Is that safe to assume?
Go ahead and make a perception check to sense motive.
Okay, I was just gonna say I have this cool new feature called
Ooh.
called No Cause for Alarm, which can reduce frightened values. So I don't
Okay.
know. But I can do a sense motive. Perception, you said?
Yeah.
What did he say his name was?
Folder Adanathi. All right, Anna. You definitely sense less terror, more horror from this individual.
Oh crap.
You get a sense that he is on the edge of madness, that you have to be gentle here.
Okay. Can I try my feat anyway? I don't know if it's gonna do anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so let me ping it. It's called No Cause for Alarm. And I can make a diplomacy check against its will DC and reduce frightened value. I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but I feel like, well, Anna's trying to calm it down. Him. It? The brain?
The brain.
Oh, that wasn't good. Oh,
20.
Not a good roll.
And what are you saying to kind of?
I guess just don't worry, you're okay. Just take deep, calming breaths. Let me breathe with you.
I can't breathe.
No.
This is a dream. You don't need to breathe in a dream.
Okay, fair.
Make a diplomacy check, Thana.
Okay.
Oh. Actually, would it be diplomacy or would it be deception?
Personally, I feel like that would be deception.
It's not really life. I feel like dream is closest.
I feel like this one might be deception.
Okay, we'll roll deception.
Go ahead.
Also, wouldn't it be your?
I rolled
Thing
better
is a
with deception.
You rolled better than my diplomacy check.
We see DCs by level. Okay.
Could I aid?
Probably not anymore. Aiding kind of has to be done ahead of time.
Well, okay.
A dream. A nightmare. The speaker is quiet for a moment. Are you Desna?
No.
Raziel kind of shoulders Anna.
I'm not. No, I am not gonna pretend to be the Grey Lady.
I like how Anna just says that.
Thana's gonna say, you can call me Fauna. We want to help if we can.
Help.
Yeah. What do you remember from before the dream?
I remember giving a lecture. I'm a professor, you know. Professor of astronomy. Tell me, have you heard of the Cinco Makti school?
Do we make a history check?
Ooh,
You could do society, or if it's anywhere in your notes
Oh,
that
yeah.
you might have already heard that name.
Herb perks up.
Academia?
You could do, yes, you could absolutely do academia.
I sure
Why
as
are
heck
you
will.
rolling low?
No, you rolled great, Herb. It was
I rolled
Alexia
bad.
who rolled low.
Oh, well, you rolled the same time I did.
Herb, you do know of that. It's one of the most famous schools of astronomy in the Inner Sea. It's in Ustalav. And you know this
that's
because you read about it
near-
where Fulvia came from. That's where her essay was published. She was a student there. You also are familiar with an old but infamous case relating to that school from back in 4653, in which a professor of astronomy disappeared and his body was never found.
Oh.
Wait, is this the university in the capital?
Yes.
By that big... Oh, I roughly know about this place.
Yes, you do.
Was his body in the giant conglomerate in the previous room?
There were an awful lot of bodies there. It's hard to say. I was a professor. I was. Have I? And you could kind of hear some white noise coming through the speaker.
I'm gonna whisper. Should we let him see, or do you think that'll make him more freaked out?
I think that might be overstimulating right now.
I am gonna look for any mirrors in here.
Just feel like he's gonna try to look down at his, hands and not see anything.
There's none in here.
Okay.
Oh,
I think it would
floating
be
in the
polite.
dark. Oh. Hannah?
Yes,
You're still here.
I'm still here.
You're different. That voice. There was always that voice asking all these questions.
What voice?
The Yosef Zarwin. So many questions. I never met him. I thought he was going to help me. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Help you with what?
I can't
Sorry, wrong
move.
character.
I can't move. I can't
What
see.
sorts of questions did he ask you?
So many questions. Questions about stars. Questions about old rituals. The Dark Tapestry. To Jekuth.
You told him, didn't you?
No. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Forbidden knowledge. I wouldn't.
He found it anyway. He found his answers.
No, I didn't. I wouldn't. I shouldn't have known. I shouldn't have said. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. So sorry.
What shouldn't you have said?
Good stuff.
You hear just kind of
Stay with us. Stay with us.
Oh,
Would you like to fix it?
that voice. Is that Vanna again?
Yes.
How much time has passed?
Just a minute.
Oh. Oh no.
How much time does it feel like has passed?
Eons. I've slept. And dreamed. Such horrible dreams. Can you help me?
I was wondering if you could help us.
Us.
Everyone.
So there are others.
I am Akin.
Kid.
Hello, I'm Anna.
You may call me Herb.
Maybe we shouldn't put the eyes on it because I think Herb might freak him out.
You know,
Sorry.
I think it would give him something to focus on other than himself.
So many of you, and I had no idea. I didn't know you were there. Forgive me.
It's
Professor Adanathi.
It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Sir. I haven't been called that in my dreams. Oh, you asked for help. My help.
correct.
I've already said too much.
What do
I
you
will
mean?
help you by telling you to stay away. Leave the stars in the telescopes. Some things shouldn't be known. Some things shouldn't be seen.
Has already messed with those things, and we're trying to clean up the mess.
What do you need?
Information?
Yes. Yes.
How much do you know about Zarwin?
I know so little of the man. Yosef Zarwin. Horrible, horrible man. Horrible questions, horrible man.
Did you talk to him about Tachekuth?
Make another diplomacy check.
Well, and I
19.
do deception.
Afraid not. But don't worry, it's not a critical failure. So.
Okay, great.
No. No. You shouldn't speak such words. Such names do not belong on the lips of mortal men. Forget that name.
Wish I could.
We gotta lean over to Raciel. Professor sounds like he's lost a couple of seed pods.
Must be tough being in his situation.
I want to ask him about Desna, only because he mentioned Desna. But I don't know what to ask. I'm just gonna ask him how he feels about Desna.
The dreamer. A goddess. One of the old ones.
Mm-hmm.
Not my area of expertise, I'm afraid.
Oh, you just mentioned her earlier, so figured
Did
I'd
I?
ask. Mm-hmm.
It is said that she appears in the dreams of those she speaks to.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps I was dreaming.
Maybe she led us to you.
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Oh,
There was an order. Yosef Zarwin asked about them.
the Order of the Starless Night.
Yes. Yes. Desnan's. If you want to go ahead and attempt a diplomacy check,
Sure.
I will treat this as a research on the Order of the Starless Night.
Sure. Diplomacy. Oh, gosh. Now I'm rolling like garbage. I have plus 14.
I mean, you've got hero points if you want to use one.
Yeah, sure. I have an extra. I didn't use it.
Also, I love what's happening on your camera right now, for the record.
Where'd my button go? No, that's worse!
That is a lot worse.
Well, I suck. No research for Anna.
No. Haven't you been listening? No. Too
Sorry.
much knowledge is the bane of man.
Who
Bane of
offered it,
man.
dude?
And the voice sort of starts crackling, and static is erupting from the speaker. You could hear him just rambling and ranting, not even like words per se, just sort of raving and getting twisted.
Sorry. My dice rolls have literally just been getting worse.
Alexia's gonna come forward and pull out the ear thing and the speaker thing.
The ear thing's already plugged in.
Pull them out.
We're gonna unplug it.
Unplugging.
Unplug it.
Oh.
And set him on the table next to him.
Okay.
How are we feeling?
It's not who
I'm
I
not
wanted to
sure.
talk to.
I'm not sure how much we're going to get out of him in this state.
I pity him. I don't think anybody's conscious mind should be wandering the dark.
I agree.
We want to give him eyes.
Grant him eyes.
I think the better thing to do at this point would be to send him on his way.
You know, I'm actually okay with that. I had thought he had only done this to his family, but he did it to others, so.
If
Go on.
I could say, I think it would be more polite to let him know his state and have him make his own decision. I don't think he's had choice.
He's still alive.
Kind of.
Just without a body.
You know, I agree. Everyone should get the freedom of choice. So, yes.
I think Yosef stole this from him and
If you want,
doesn't feel right.
I can make him into a golem.
Let's let him
Maybe.
choose that, though.
Askel's
Yeah.
face. His eyebrows went to his hat brim.
That's a crafting check for the gods.
For the record, that would take a few months to years of downtime to make happen. It's possible. You could do that. But that's not something you could do in a day.
But when we leave here, Herb is
But
Can you
it's
imagine
an
your
option.
professor is a golem, though, guys? Could you imagine if your professor was a golem?
You know, I feel like there's weirder things in this Pathfinder universe.
Would you like me to break the news to him?
I don't.
Can
I've
you
been
do it
watching,
politely?
and you all don't seem very good at diplomacy.
I don't
Not
believe
today.
that's the right choice at this point, personally.
I have a
Um,
spell that can help.
I
Have calm emotions.
I
don't think
believe
those-
that he has a lot of knowledge that we can use if we know how to ask the right questions. And I think at this point it would help to just keep him with us for now.
You don't want to let him know his situation?
I am fine with letting him know his situation and giving him a choice. I just think at this point, right now, I think that we should kind of leave the situation as it is and see if we need the knowledge that he possesses. I mean, we literally have his brain. And then I think if we are certain that we no longer need information about the Void Mirror, about T'Chekuth, or any of the things that he's taught previously, then I agree that we give him the choice, and then therefore he can choose. But I just think at this point, we would be essentially torching a really valuable book.
It feels wrong to leave him in the dark with his own thoughts right now. He seems harmless.
Grant him eyes. Maybe we can take some books off the shelf and put them in front of him.
I mean,
Hey, flip the page.
I'm okay with putting the eyes, ears, and mouth back on and doing, whatever he wants to do. But I do think that it's a really valuable source of knowledge, and we just don't know how to ask the right questions. I think when we ask more pointed questions, he's been a lot more helpful.
Like I said, I have a spell that can help.
Does it help in the same way that I can open doors?
No. I can calm his emotions. For a minute.
I got
14.
another minute. I have one more second level spell slot I can also do.
Actually, if everyone's close, it'll hit all of us, but yes.
If it's only for a minute, then we should probably prepare the questions in advance. We can be
agree.
ready.
I agree. I think it's just a way of gaining information that we need to be very, very tactful with. We don't want him to lose his mind. and be
What
unhelpful.
information do you think we can get out of him?
Do you think he knows Fulvia? Just a thought.
He might know of Fulvia, especially since her paper was published there. I'm not sure exactly what he knows, but I think that we have a lot of questions, and I don't know if we know the specific answers that we need.
Oh, okay. Well, I figure we can probably ask him about lots of these research topics. Like the Dominion of the Black. He already mentioned the Order of the Starless Night. Zarwin, Fulvia, Tachekuth, but I don't think he's gonna... Actually, did we finish Tachekuth?
I get the sense he knows more about Tachekuth than he's letting on as well.
Oh,
I forgot that I had lie to me as a feat, and I should have checked to see if he was lying to me about Tachekuth, but...
Order of the Starless Night says we completed it. Is it actually not done?
Tachekuth is completed. Order of the Starless Night is completed.
Oh, okay. So there was no more information to get. I just made
didn't
him scared.
notice that.
It's
My
okay.
bad.
It's okay. Starless Scope we did not complete. He probably knows something about that. So we could ask about our topics. Maybe about how... I don't know. Voidmere, we also finished the topic.
I think we should see what lies behind this door before this door and then the other one across the path.
What are the doors made out of again, by the way, Stilly? Are they just wood?
These are stone doors.
Oh.
They're unlocked though.
Yes.
Didn't we want to rest before we started opening more doors?
I believe we do need to rest, yes, and I think that we should take advantage of the books and things that are in here.
But we can just leave the guy like plugged in. We can just like talk to him about stuff. I mean, he's a brain in the jar. I don't think he can do anything too terrible. I guess I don't know. Can you cast spells if you're just a brain?
If it's just verbal components.
Okay, so never mind. Maybe he could do something, but
I'm gonna lean over. Can't cast verbal components if you got no mouth.
But he's got
But
a
he has
speaker.
Yeah, he can speak.
Take it off.
You starting to cast a spell?
What's that you're saying?
You could also try to recall knowledge to see if a brain in the jar would be able to spellcast.
I don't.
That would be. Let me see. I think you could do.
I don't know.
Yep, it could be any magical knowledge. So it could be occultism, nature, religion, or arcana.
Okay, I want to try. I'm gonna try to redeem my dice.
29.
Well, it's a secret roll.
Oh.
Never mind.
Well, I rolled better, but still not above a 10.
Okay, Raziel, you're not sure. Anna, you, ever since Herb identified the brain cylinder, you've been on the lookout for texts on it and such.
Mm-hmm.
One previous evening in the library, you had seen some text that detailed that the brain retains no abilities it possessed in life, including purely mental ones.
Oh, cool. So it can't screw us over.
It's part of the savagery of the Migo. They want to make sure that the brains are helpless.
So it's just the knowledge
It's
that it has that's like it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's literally like an organic book. I freaking hate that.
It's an audiobook.
An interactive audiobook.
Safe to say the process of extracting a brain into a brain cylinder is horrifically evil.
Yeah, that
Is
checks
there
out.
a way to reverse it?
That's a different check.
I would like to do that check.
Yeah. What do you
Herb. Actually, really both of you. As far as you can think, there's no technological way to reverse it. Well, there are occult means that are highly unethical. For example, just moving the brain from this jar into a specially prepared body, which would require some other sacrifices that it would not be good.
But what
alternatively,
if it was an almost dead body?
Giving it something like a construct body would function. It would not regain any spell casting or anything, but it would at least regain mobility. But actually, the simplest solution is the most elegant, and that is what Akin knows. A dead soul can be brought back from the dead.
Oh, with everything.
Something like Raise Dead would work if the soul moved on. However, because there's no body, it would need to be a very powerful spell, maybe even like the Resurrection Ritual, which requires no body. It would be expensive, far beyond your means. But the other alternatives are maybe something like a wish or a miracle. Mm-hmm. But there's not a lot of ways to undo this that don't involve doing just as evil, sadistic things as what caused it in the first place.
That's sad.
So really, it feels like our best option is to just let the brain move on.
Moving it into a golem body is not an evil
his
thing,
life.
is it?
No, that wouldn't be.
And that would be good a temporary solution, per se?
Well, I mean, that's, you tell me.
I mean, depends which one.
It
takes long enough,
Yeah.
Herb's epilogue.
My friend the golem. Okay.
You want to plug him back?
I want to start doing other research. I want to read books.
I want to plug him back in with his eyeballs. Well,
no,
I'm not going to stop you.
We can do this over here.
And then we can read to him. Story time.
About that.
So you guys are
Mr. Brain.
plugging in all 3 modules?
One at a time.
Okay. It's not hard. They socket in easily enough.
Why do I have anxiety about giving him eyes? I don't know why. It just feels like it's going to be different.
The eye module is like a bronze rectangular box with a lens in it, with just like a little clear orb in the center of it. When you plug it in, there's sort of a swirling of mist that like this smoky white mist, and the center of it sort of pulls apart into an iris and pupil.
Oh, just one eye.
And you see the eyeball in there just sort of swiveling about, looking.
Hello, I'm Thana.
Oh. Eye.
Akin.
I can see. I see you. I see you. I see you.
We need to tell you some things.
Who are you?
Alexia O'Connor.
Alexia O'Connor. I don't know you.
And I did not know you.
One of you is Thana?
It's me. Hello.
She's next to me.
I'm gonna lean over. And I'm Herb. I see you.
Herb.
A Leshen. Fascinating.
Leshy. Leshens are bigger.
Yes. Of course. You are so tall compared to... Why am I so low to...
We need to tell you some things about your current state.
The eye has just kind of shifted to look at Alexia. It's really off-putting to see that little eyeball swiveling around.
Hmm.
But you could tell he's looking at you.
Anna, be ready.
For what? Oh, yes. I was just thinking, I've got like some kukri void glass, but I don't know how reflective that is if you really wanted to show him who he is, but that's like,
unfortunately
I
that's
don't
like
think we.
it looks like the night sky. Those aren't very reflective.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that might not be the best option anyway.
No. I was just curious, but I don't.
This is going to be difficult to accept, but at the same time, given how you're feeling, I think it'll make sense. You had a procedure done on you.
Procedure?
Yes.
What kind?
An evil procedure that removed your brain from your body.
No, that's not. Who? No.
But don't hang up on me.
Herb's
We
gonna
have some
bring out a cylinder.
solutions. We have some solutions. We want to help you.
What cylinder are you bringing out, Herb?
like one of the brain cylinders sliding around that looks like it. So imagine this,
But you.
but you.
Quiet.
You're alive.
Yes.
We found you this way. We didn't want to alarm you, but we figured it was best if you knew.
Where are we?
Underground.
Yosef's home.
Where?
Underground, below his, what do you call that?
Mansion?
Where?
You're not gonna.
I
like
gave
it.
him the specific latitude and longitude.
No.
Pretty close.
I want to say we're. Hold on. I want to allude to the fact that we're where T'Chekuth got buried, but not say that because that'll make him freak out.
By the way, what was the last date you remember?
Good question.
I was giving a speech. 4653. What? Why? What year? It can't be. It can't have been that long.
What year is
Wait.
it?
Yeah, what year is it? How long
40
have I been here?
It is 4719.
Ah. So it's been like 70 years.
70 years. Yep.
I suppose we'll tell him that?
4719.
You could be my great-great-grandpa.
My.
Actually, not that many grades.
And we're not in Ustalav, are we?
Far from it.
We're on the coast, right?
You're not in Ustalav. You were in former Cheliax.
No. I know. I'm trying to figure out specifically in.
He's not gonna care about that. He's a professor. That's like saying
I could tell him exactly on the map. We're right here. Professor.
We're at this, by this ocean or whatever. I don't remember.
you could just tell the country you're in.
We're in
Well,
Nidal.
let's-
Wait, are we in Nidal?
No.
Not
Ravenel.
Nidal specifically.
Ravenel.
Yeah.
Ravenel.
Ravenel, which is adjacent to Nidal, it's part of Cheliax, or formerly part of Cheliax.
Mm-hmm.
In fact.
Wait. Wouldn't know that, would he?
No, I don't think he would know that part. So
Ravenel.
Ravenel did not exist until about 2 years ago. It was
Yeah.
Cheliax for the past 100 years.
Okay, Cheliax. Let's keep it simple.
yeah, we're in Cheliax. That's fine.
Cheliax.
Former Cheliax.
Shh. Don't overload it.
This isn't... We aren't anywhere near Crook Cove, are we? Ah. I see.
What do you know about that?
Too much. If I had known less, perhaps. You are also young. Who are you? Why do you do this?
Desna literally brought me here.
Rosma brought me here.
You are... I suppose Crusaders are not such a strange tale.
Pathfinders.
Oh. Well, that is better, I suppose.
I'm here to look for aliens. We found some.
Pulls out shotgun. So we do have some solutions for you.
You have to end this.
Oh, we are.
That which dwells here.
We're working on it.
And Yosef Zarwin, what became of him?
A haunt?
His spirit still lingers in this place.
So he is dead.
For some definition of dead.
It's better than he deserves. He spoke of such terrible things. The Dominion. The Ashen Man.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
He did terrible things here before he passed.
Yes. I will help you if I can. It is my fault. So much of this is my fault.
No. It is Yosef's fault. This is not... you did not do anything wrong.
If he didn't get the information from you, he would have done this to someone else.
I fear he may have. I fear
Probably
he
did.
may have hurt his family.
He did.
The haunts suggest that, yes.
Oh,
Well,
what's above and below? Yeah. Well, I suppose there's only one question for me that has any real bearing. Can you fix me?
So,
Not right now.
we have a couple things we've come up with. In a few years, Herb can probably make you a mechanical body of some
few
kind.
years.
I don't know. I don't know how long it takes you.
Well, just need a couple of gears, some clockwork, maybe your grandfather
Or-
clock.
Herb is
You
very
are familiar
excited
with
about this.
clockwork. Are you a clockwork engineer? A tinker?
A bit, yes.
Alashi, familiar with clockwork? Absolutely phenomenal. Do you know I minored in clockwork technology in Single-Makti?
Or if I
never-
find some alien technology, we can put some stuff on, go bzzz.
Well,
Perhaps you
Uh,
can help
It sounds like
build
that
your
might,
own body.
that might be the most ideal solution.
You guys
it
can
would
become
certainly
best
be
friends.
fascinating. Oh, I remember. There was that young woman talking to me about clockwork.
What was her name?
She had a clock. I didn't get it. Half-elven woman.
Olivia Nostrema.
She had questions about a clock.
We don't know
It's
anything
the
about
last thing I remember.
That's interesting because we found you in a clock.
Well,
Oh.
some of you.
Well, this part of you.
This version of you, yeah.
Where the rest of you went? There's a pile of dead body on the other room.
Herb.
Please try to read the room. I know it's difficult for you.
Man's academic.
I don't know what to do. I can't move. I can't move. I can't move.
Where
I
would you
can't
like to-
move.
I
Calm
can-
can't move.
emotions. Calm emotions.
All right, cast the spell.
It's gonna hit all of us who are here by it. In
Okay.
10 feet.
Oh, do we want that to hit us?
They'll be fine.
Oh, it's just for attacking. Yeah, that's fine. Right?
There's a wave of calm that suddenly washes out from Alexia.
Herb, don't
doesn't want to
resist.
be calm.
I got a critical success.
No,
That's not
it's
a
a DC
normal-
22.
Normal success.
Oh, if you
Yeah.
roll a success against an
Oh.
emotion effect, it's a critical
Oh,
success.
fuck
Oh, okay.
you.
Uh,
You call him, you little bitch.
No! The the brain
He's
sort
very
of goes
excited
quiet,
about this.
and then you just hear the
Hmm.
It's okay.
coming from the
Pat,
speaker.
pat.
There.
Hold on. If we tink on the glass, is that like tinking at a fish?
Don't do that.
Sorry.
I don't think you can feel that.
I don't know.
Probably feel the vibrations.
The brain in a jar. I don't.
You were very close to being a bear in a jar. Actually, so were you.
Yeah.
you.
Hey, not me.
Especially you.
He just wanted to kill me.
Alexia.
No, he wasn't gonna make her a brain. He was just gonna kill her. Which is better.
Okay, let's just let him be. Herb. Sounds like you'll need to make him a body.
With crossbow bolts. Maybe electrical zapper, bug zapper.
Maybe you should wait till you get home, Herb. You know, have your research and your, all your tools. I don't think you can make him a body here. But get excited.
Shall we start researching?
So you're gonna stay here for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the books.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Can we relock the door that was unlocked?
Yes, I would say.
Well, I
you
guess.
could.
Oh. I was gonna ask Raziel about it.
I will remind that Raziel has a skeleton key.
Yes. Oh, didn't she pick it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There may have been some panic involved. Okay. So start collecting the notes here, and like I would assume someone takes the point of like lighting some candles, putting them around this large dark laboratory, making it a
Dancing
little more
lights.
Oh, yeah, we got
just
lights.
a little more homey. Well, dancing lights requires constant maintenance, whereas candles you can just leave them go.
Yeah,
I
or
can
light
multitask.
cantrip doesn't care.
True. Either way, lighting the place up enough to make it kind of homey. Going through some of the notes, this is going to open up research on Yosef Zarwin, Azathana Zarwin, Fulvia Nostrema, Dominion of the Black, and the Order of the Starless Night. And the brain can discuss topics including the Ashen Man, Dominion of the Black, Yosef Zarwin, Order of the Starless Night, the Starless Scope, Tchekuth, or the Void Mirror.
Okay, but we're done with a few of those topics, so.
Indeed.
So he can't do psychopomps,
He cannot.
but I think he can do everything else.
Oh, I would like to do my new ability before we start.
Oh,
Yes. So I just need 10 minutes. I put it in chat.
Automatic writing.
okay. So while like some of you start setting up lights and some of you start like just picking up notes and books that have been thrown everywhere, Alexia takes a seat at one of the benches, sets some parchment down in front of her, and just starts to sort of doodle. Just sort of drawing light circles every now and again.
Tentacles. Does that look like a tentacle?
Excuse me.
What are you trying to recall knowledge on?
I'm not yet.
That's what this is, though.
I know. I'm waiting to see what I need to know what the roles are, but I'm saying I'm doing this before we start.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's
Oh, I've got something I want to do before we start too.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure how well it works because it's an exploration action thing, but before we settle down, I've got my new spiritual sense, and I want to make sure there are no ghosties lurking around the room. So I'll pop that for you. But it applies while you're searching. So,
but not searching. While you're not searching.
While you're exploring but not searching, but you can also the second paragraph applies while searching and seeking. So I don't know. I just figure I should be able to take an action somehow to look for ghosties. I don't want to get spooked while we're reading.
Would be rude.
I see. Okay.
So however we mechanically make it work, I want to look for ghosts.
You have a sense that you rolled very good on the perception here. At first, you don't see anything. Mm-hmm. There's nothing to see. And that's because when you're within a certain proximity of something, if something has an aura like this, you can see that aura on them, mm-hmm. projecting from their body a little bit. But the aura projecting from this malevolent entity is so large and so powerful that it sort of engulfs the entire manor.
Oh.
And it takes you a moment to realize that you are inside a single great spirit.
Darn it. My ability's useless.
It's to check
I mean, it's helpful, but...
It's to check guys.
I guess maybe it would still detect haunts, but I can't look for specific ghosts because we're in a ghost.
Yay!
Yeah, unfortunately, kind of. You definitely are. If there was another one, like if Yosef Zarwin were to pop in, you would absolutely have a chance of auto spotting him, even if he's ethereal.
Okay,
so
but it's
not useless.
That is
cool.
Cool info though, that we are within a spirit, and I guess.
But what it does tell you is that if this particular entity were to manifest, its power is on par with demigods, demon lords, archfey, infernal princes.
You know what we should do? We should put this presence through the void mirror and just let it go out into space and away from here.
This presence is such that it could literally end the entire world.
Yeah, let's go let it end some other world.
What about universe? Like
Ashen Man.
We got other places to choose from, right?
Yeah. Not here. Okay, but that's cool. I would let everybody know that.
Okay. So, you guys sort of have some downtime now. How do you want to spend it?
Reading.
We'll start with well, you know what? Let's go in Zoom order. Thana, what do you want to do?
I'm going to pray for 10 minutes and give someone a pat on the shoulder, and then I'm just gonna rinse and repeat.
Okay, you're focusing on healing. Okay. Everyone may restore yourselves to full hit points, I will say, because honestly, over the course of this downtime, Thana can just keep doing that. And correct me if I'm wrong, it should be 24. 18 hit points per?
18 hit points per.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I would only need to be healed once. I already changed my number, but I'm pretty sure that would have been enough.
I'd need like 3.
Yeah. It'll definitely take you the downtime, but all right. Kelso, what is Raziel doing with this downtime?
You said Fulvia is something that we can research in here, right?
Yes.
Or do we have to talk to the brain?
You could do that too. But yeah, you could absolutely research Fulvia here.
Oh.
I want to do the books first.
Can I just talk to the brain? Reading is dumb.
That is a means of research.
Okay, I want to.
Reading is stupid, and I don't like it.
Anna's very smart, but not.
I think the spell I cast on you might have had a permanent effect.
No. I never really read much.
Raziel, you can do library lore, occultism, society.
Undead?
Not in Fulvia's case.
Occultism usually is fine. How did I roll so poorly?
Unfortunately, that is going to fail unless you want to use 2 plot points. No, sorry, 2 chat's blessings.
I don't have plot points, and we only have 2, and I don't care that much right now. Like, I want to know stuff, but it doesn't feel necessary to take chat's blessings.
Okay, just kind of going through, got some research. Akeen.
Akeen, am I able to assist people in research?
Yes, you can.
I'm gonna try and help Raziel on her next one.
Raziel's already done.
Yeah, that's what I said on the next one.
Well.
Oh, true. You're right. Okay, I was just trying to avoid.
Given the nature of how this works, I will allow. If you can hit a DC of 20 with occultism, I will bump Raziel's occultism to a success. Oh shit!
You succeeded on your own.
I am very surprised at this. I'm not gonna lie. I was just trying to avoid rolling.
All right, so yeah, the 2 of you working together, you do find some notes on Fulvia. You find a letter that was written by Yosef to the Derakol Asylum. How he has it is questionable, because you'd think he sent it. It may be a draft, or there may be shenanigans. He may have gone and collected it from them to make sure that he had the evidence. But in this letter, he mentions in confidence that Fulvia had a son named Anatoly.
Oh, we knew that. Okay.
Who she smothered during a nervous breakdown.
Oh. Poor kid. I think we kind of knew that.
And that was his reasoning for having her commit. I guess I'm a little confused.
So in the letter, she had a full nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
And during that full nervous breakdown, she smothered her son.
Her own child. Yeah.
And he was like, okay, we gotta deal with this. And he had her committed.
Okay.
And the timing is such that based on the date, it would have been plus or minus a day or 2 from when Azathana when Azathana died.
Didn't she get her brain cut open?
So you found her and
we found her as the painting.
Major Domo. Yeah.
The Major Domo, and it looked like they had been packing their shit to leave.
Ah, okay.
And I think it was the Major Domo's skull.
And you also found signs that that Azathana confronted him somehow, cut off his hand with the ring to Fulvia on it.
Yeah.
And then she ran and packed her bags, and then he killed her. Is what you guys have learned.
Right.
So this would have occurred only a day or 2 after Fulvia was committed.
Okay.
I guess Mike Kelso's question is, I don't understand why he would have it if it was something he was trying to get evidence back, if there was a really valid reason for her to have been committed. I mean, like, killing your son like that feels like a really valid reason to be committed, right?
Unless he wanted it. Well,
it would be strange. Why would he be so...
Like, why would he have that? Like,
in the letter, he straight up tells them the whole thing about Anatoly is to be kept completely secret. He doesn't want the existence of Anatoly.
Maybe
it's because it's his child.
His illegitimate child. He doesn't want that known. Probably.
It's 100% his we don't know that for a fact, but like we know that for a fact.
But like maybe that's like even if he had sent it, maybe he somehow tried to get it back so that it wasn't known he had another kid. I don't know.
Yeah, but it just doesn't say that it's his. It's anyway. I'm confused by it. It's very weird.
Like Esathan is from a rich family. Don't worry about it.
No.
Okay.
A question though would be if she did it as a mercy killing thing, what if he did something to Azathana?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions that it doesn't seem right that it's just that she had a nervous breakdown and smothered her kid, and that's why he's having her committed. There's a lot more to this story.
I will note.
And I just don't understand why he has the thing. I don't know. I just don't get it.
The only information you can get on Fulvia now is via dreams.
Oh, I was going to ask the brain. Okay.
It is now locked except for dreams. Okay, and on that note, Anna, it is your turn.
Well, I guess I'm not going to ask about Fulvia.
You're going to take a nap.
No, I'm talking to this brain. I just don't know what about. Hold on. Dominion of the Black was one?
Yes, Ashen Man, Dominion of the Black, Yosef Zarwin, or the Starless Scope are the ones I think you can still...
I want to know about this crazy cult of aliens. Tell me all about it.
Make a diplomacy check.
All right. Please, dice, don't let me down. Hey, that's better.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Tell me all about it, Mr. Brain.
It's still 3 points from a critical success.
That's fine.
But, yeah. Over the course of an hour, he talks to you about sort of a lot of what he knows about the Dominion of the Black. You already knew. You know, they're horrible, destroyed countless worlds. But he also talks about there being an ancient order of Desnans, the Order of the Starless Night, who were actively opposed to the Dominion as early as pre-Earthfall Thassalon.
Oh, wow.
They were already aware of the Dominion of the Black and were fighting against their influence.
Right.
But that also implies they were already interested in Golarion that far back.
So Order of the Starless Night are the ones that did the ritual to seal T'Chekuth here. I don't necessarily say that out loud, I'm more just paraphrasing. So Order of the Starless Night are good guys, I guess. Trying to seal T'Chekuth didn't work, I guess.
Well,
and
I mean, it sort of worked.
It worked, and now it's not working anymore. He's leaking.
Yeah.
The vessel was broken.
Dominion of the Black are our baddies, I guess, or one of our baddies.
I mean, to be fair, the Dominion of the Black are sort of everybody's baddies.
Okay.
They are, I mean, they're a world-conquering... They're very bad news.
Okay.
So the only other info you can get on the Dominion now is via the books in this particular room.
Oh, cool. Both reading.
Yep. And after that, it will have to be a dream. Okay. Herb.
More on the Dominion.
You want more on the... You're going through the books?
Yes.
Okay. For that, you
read.
could do library lore, occultism, or I will allow you to do astronomy lore.
Astronomy. Wait, did that roll?
I don't see a roll.
Ooh.
Oof. You are 1 point from a critical success. Not that matters, though, because there's only one detail left. After this, it's dreams. You find journals from Yosef. A complete obsession with Dominion. Like, he filled cover to cover journals on nothing but Dominion. You find an absolute obsession, not to mention collected books and paraphernalia, items and such, all associated with the Dominion. It's clear that Yosef was absolutely out of his mind obsessed. And that's it, unfortunately. The only other info you can get on the Dominion of the Black is via dreams.
I have a question. Can I just, take a nap?
You guys will get your chance.
Not yet.
You'll get your chance very soon. Alexia.
What's left?
All sorts of stuff.
I think Esethana and Ashen Man and Starless Scope, right?
Azethana, Ashen Man, Yosef Zarwin.
Oh, Yosef.
What's the role for the Ashen Man?
Oh boy. Library lore or occultism? Unless you want to do it talking with the brain, in which case it'd be diplomacy.
Nah, he's busy. So academia lore?
Yup.
And
That's the lower DC, right?
Yup.
you're using your skill, right?
I don't need to. That's for stuff I don't have training in.
Oh, okay.
I thought there would be something I didn't have training in, but I guess I just did this for no reason.
So you got nothing but circles, basically, is what that means.
Yeah, I'm just like...
You make
I
such
just
pretty
draw
pictures.
circles. Shut up, Anna. Okay.
Yeah, that tracks. Like,
Well,
it's
God
frustrating.
damn it, Anna.
Okay. I'm gonna
This is
say
your
I'm gonna
fault.
give
You ruined my circles.
I'm gonna give each of you one more check, and then we'll cut to dreams and see what you guys get. Fair?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so Thana, this time if you want, you can try something. I would say you've got everyone healed. Anna, don't forget to update your
Oh,
token.
thank you.
Everyone's healed.
I mean, can we research anything with religion still, or?
Oh boy. Maybe. Did we say order is closed?
Yes.
It's
Yep.
totally closed and not just dream closed. It's like closed.
Yeah, it's complete.
Okay. Do you have that noted somewhere?
It's on the
Check Starless Scope.
It's on if you look on the Roll20, it's on the thing. On their
Yeah.
topics, if you scroll to the if you like have it open to the right, it says complete after a bunch of
Starless
Oh,
Scope.
I see.
Using the notes from the laboratory here, you can do Starless Scope with religion if you want.
I got a 13.
Oof. Well, there's some pictures, some sketches, and
Stop
like
looking at my circles.
like some colored pencils, like that you could like script. You know, you could color in some of the sketches a little bit, but yeah,
Ooh, that sounds fun. I'll do that.
low key, that actually sounds great. Okay, that's a failure. Raziel.
Okay, I was just about trying to make a list of what we needed to do in dreams and what we needed to do like in actual research.
So in actual research, you could still do Ashen Man, you could still do Starless Scope, you could still do Yosef Zarwin. And you could still do Azethana.
Okay. I guess I'll look for Yosef then.
Yosef. Been a while since you guys
Yosef.
checked up on this fella.
That's because he's been locked.
Yeah, I thought we locked up on him.
No.
Well,
only
we've opened
up
up
to
his
his-
lab, so
Yes. So you can read about him from his annotated books in the lab. You can read about him from Conversation with Folder. And then, of course, Dream is the final one.
Of course. Books. I'm gonna do books. I think. What do I need to use for my check?
Library lore or occultism or society.
Oh, okay, we can do occultism. Hopefully I roll better than last time. I mean, technically I rolled
That's a
better than last
success.
Yay.
That is a
Hell yeah.
success. Yeah. You do find something interesting. You find some documents, or rather, you find a journal entry by Yosef indicating that he ordered his major domo, his new major domo, to put out a statement that his wife and children vanished in 4656 AR after they left him.
Mm.
They claim insurance.
He seems very torn up about how they left him. He also briefly mentions in passing that his house guest he had committed to an asylum and that he's truly alone. That, by the way, that would be 3 years after Falder was put in the brain jar.
Okay.
What year was it?
This it says was 4656. And Falder disappeared in 4653.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, the only other info you can get on Yosef is via dreaming.
Okay.
Sorry, I want to make sure that I understand all of this stuff. So
Yes.
the Starless Scope, we can still...
Starless Scope, you can still research. Azathana, you can still research. Ashen Man, you can still research.
Okay, and so Dominion of the Black and Fulvia and Yosef are dreams only.
Yeah, I should probably be moving these over so I can see. Those are dream only. And Order is dream only. Nope, just kidding. Order's complete.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought we finished that one.
Sorry. I got confused.
Starless Scope we can still do in here too, right?
Yep. So Ashen Man, Azathana, Starless Scope.
That's it. We
I
can't
think that's
do
it.
Yeah, we can't do
think
psychopomps
so.
here, right?
The only other spot, let's see, for Psychopomps.
Is that one dreams?
Oh,
as well?
Is that dreams?
Librarian's quarters.
Oh, we're not. Okay. We're not going back there right now.
Yeah. Okay, so Ava.
Gotta go back.
We took those books with. I thought we took those books with us.
You said we could do Azathana still, right?
Yes, and that's religion.
Yes. Okay.
As is the Starless Scope.
That's a negative.
Okay, you and Thana gonna over there with your colored pencils and sketches.
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
I'm just
scoot my paper away from them.
Oh no. I'm not even sketching. I just
No?
do like, ooh, shiny.
Wish I had a quarter in a jar for every time Ava got distracted staring at herself.
That's a stealth, thank you very much.
Right.
Can we talk to the brain about Azathana?
Yeah. Wait, no.
No,
Just
I
kidding.
was
No.
even-
No, not Azathana.
Okay, so hers is just the books then?
Yep. Anna.
I want to talk to the brain about the Starless Scope.
Okay. This is going to be diplomacy. Shocking,
Yay!
I know.
Tell
Remember,
me-
you guys got 3 chat's blessings right now, just so you know.
Ah.
It is a DC
warm-
23.
I wore him out. No, that's 5 more points. I wore him out. And I hope he's not mad at me now.
Seems like you guys are tuckering out here.
We have a whole
Yep.
lens and everything, but
Herb.
Scope.
Starless Scope it is. This is books or talking to Falder?
Let's talk to the professor.
That's diplomacy only.
Really?
Lore astronomy would be with. You know what?
He's
in this
a
case,
fellow
at a-
scholar.
I mean, can I
I
talk
would-
academia with him?
I would allow that. I'll allow that. Whoa! Jesus!
32.
Fuck! Oh, you're a machine.
You're way higher level than Anna is. Anna's just
That
trying to
is-
babble, and you guys are.
That is a critical success. So you actually get 2 pieces of info about the Starless Scope.
Yeah,
Which is
we're
really
gonna-
funny.
we're gonna
Anna
go
just
real
doesn't know like
technical
the
on this.
vocabulary words about what she's trying to say, but Herb's like, "Oh, you mean this and this and this," and Anna's just sitting there like a little drool coming out, like,
Uh-huh.
I gotta actually pull open the specific item because you've literally unlocked the details as though you critically succeeded on a check to identify magic.
Cool.
Herb
But
can
you know
also
that
do
the
that with
Starless
crafting.
Scopes, plural, were created by an ancient Desnan order of the Starless Knight. However, the only known surviving Starless Scope was sold at an auction in 4645 AR. And the professor doesn't know to whom. He's regretful about it, but among the paperwork in this laboratory, since you could have used your lore skill for both checks, you find the receipts that it was none other than Yosef Zarwin as early as 4645, 10 years before all of this went down. He bought the last Starless Scope.
When was the mansion built again? I know the summer.
The mansion was built. It was completed in 42.
42. And you said the scope was bought in 45?
Yep.
Okay.
In Ustalav. In
course it's
fact,
from Mr.
funny
Love.
thing on the receipts, while it was purchased by Yosef Zarwin, it looks like he received a loan from one Fulvia Nostramo.
It's all coming together.
It's all coming together. Now, in addition to this, you get the details on the Starless Scope. It gives a bonus to astronomy, lore, perception. It's a telescope. But also, it functions as a divine focus for worshippers of Desna.
Cool.
It does require a specially prepared lens in order to function.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, is it just the lens or the whole thing?
It requires the whole thing. In fact, it won't give any benefit at all without a functioning lens.
But we have that lens, right?
Once per day,
We
a
have two.
worshipper, you do have one. The other one, I believe, was broken.
Oh, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
A worshipper of Desno once per day can use this to enhance the effects of a spell they cast.
Ooh.
There's a whole bunch of saving throw stuff. It gives it a bonus to attack roll or a penalty to the saving throw a foe is making against it. Also, though, once per hour, you don't even have to be a worshiper of Desno. Once per hour, anyone can use the scope to observe a creature within 30 feet and identify the creature with recall knowledge, getting a bonus to it. If the creature being identified is associated with the Dominion of the Black or the Elder Mythos, that's Cthulhu and such, then the creature has to make a will save or effectively become forced into a more harmable state. So like incorporeal is removed from them, they become slowed, they shine with light, making them easier to hit.
Out of curiosity, just regarding the item itself, is this like, that kind of scope, or is this on like a tripod kind of scope?
Oh, picture.
And you could close that on the observer. It's just
I want to show them.
Now, on another thing, can this be mounted on, say, a crossbow?
It could be, but it wouldn't be very practical. Obviously, at its most potent would be in the hands of a very scholarly Desnan.
Not me.
But
like if you could combine Raziel and Anna into one character, they would be hell on wheels with this thing. But its value today is bordering on priceless. It looks like Yosef Zarwin paid over 50,000 in gold to get his hands on it.
What? Wow. The item says 650.
Yep. That's assuming there's more than one of them.
Okay, fair.
Okay, so there you go, Herb.
Can we find out any more about the Starless Scope? That kind of sounds like it's closed.
Only via dreams.
Like its location?
Does anybody worship Desna among you guys?
Are you serious, Herb? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I do.
Really? Herb's like gonna start looking for like any butterflies.
Like freaking glowing necklace?
The glowing necklace, like aren't your clothes emblazoned with like butterflies?
I got butterflies everywhere.
Oh, I never noticed. That kind of makes sense.
It wasn't important to him.
Butterfly hairpins and
He's out here looking like Mirabelle from Encanto, just like has stitched all of these like
Oh, I was kind of thought it was a conscious choice.
I'm thinking of her as like one of those like what is it? Fiki girls? I forgot the name of them.
Real quick, let's finish. Let's keep moving. Alexia.
What was the religion check one?
The only other religion check now is Azathana, And the only other topics are Azathana and the Ashen Man.
Ashen Man, yeah.
I will do Azathana, and now I'll use my thing.
That can be library lore, religion, or society.
Shut up, I'm doing religion.
Okay.
And I'm using this so that I can use my occultism modifier instead of my own modifier.
Okay.
So I start doodling again. This with harder. I write harder with the pencil.
Okay.
This time I'm not anywhere near you.
I made sure to get away from any coloring or compliments. Yeah. So here's the check. I just did occultism because it's bonus.
You missed the DC by 1. Do
Use
you want
it.
to use a chance blessing?
Do it.
Sure. Do the whispers? Who's talking to me? Who's doing this? Tell me about this.
So first of all, you're spending your chat's blessing. As you're doodling, it's not so much whispers. Maybe you're cognizant of just the whispers, but you've kind of reached a point where you're getting used to always hearing them and they just sort of fade into the background. But you begin to doodle, and as you do, it's almost like, have you seen those old YouTube vids where it's like the moving sketch?
Oh, yeah.
It's sort of like that, where like as you're drawing, you're seeing these characters. You're seeing this woman stuffing clothing into a bag. You're seeing her take her twin children by the hands and storming out the door while a man reaches after them, yelling and falling to his knees. You see them traveling across the ground, going to a big city. You're familiar with Cheliax, so you probably would recognize Igorian, the skyline of Igorian. And you're seeing, like, everything you're seeing indicates that Azathana took the children and left back to the family home in Igorian. But even as you're doing this, like, the scribbles on the paper get more and more furious until the whole thing catches fire and the page begins to burn away. And you can hear the screams of Azathana and the children burning until there's nothing, no trace of them. And indeed, following up on this, looking in the books, you do find confirmations, people saying, oh yeah, they went back to Igorian, but no one seems to know. There's no record of her or the children ever showing up at Igorian, which makes sense. You knew they never made it. So with that,
and I'm stupefied for the next 10 minutes.
Yes. With that, I'm inclined to give someone one more attempt at the Ashen Man because that's the only researchable topic now.
Occultism?
Everything else could be dreamed. Ashen Man, it would have to be a conversation with Folder,
Okay.
which would be diplomacy.
I'm pretty
I
good
can
at
do it.
diplomacy.
So Azathana is done other than dreams now, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
If you want, you guys can even aid.
Yes.
You do some aid, and then
Sure, we can aid.
Yeah, I have a plus 14. Not that my dice have been cooperating very well.
I have a plus 12.
Yeah.
Wait, for what, in occultism?
No,
Diplomacy.
talking
Oh,
to
diplomacy.
the brain.
I only have a 12,
Do
so
you want
I-
us to
I will
roll
aid.
to assist?
anyone who's
Yeah,
assisting would
I don't
roll.
know how
Yep.
it works.
You roll a diplomacy check.
how many people can assist?
All of you may assist, but they don't stack, so only the highest bonus would apply.
Oh, okay, well, heck it, I'll
I'm
roll
not
it.
gonna do it. I'm really bad at talking to people.
Okay, so guaranteed at minimum +1.
Who's
Alright.
actually rolling?
I think I'm actually rolling.
Okay, let me roll to assist then. Well,
Still +1.
Okay.
not rolling good.
Is anyone else assisting?
Nope. Okay.
Okay.
Holy crap! Okay,
I'm not
yeah.
sure you needed us.
Like
So-
I'm upset that I couldn't talk about the scope, and like Herb and them had such a good conversation. I'm just like dying to talk to this brain about more.
Anything.
So, yeah, and, like, it takes a few hours. You know, it's probably at some point you guys are having your dinner, I would assume. And this, you find Falder to be a very knowledgeable individual. I mean, he was a professor. And amid your conversations, the topic of the Ashen Man comes up. And you sort of relay what you knew about the Ashen Man. You know, that he's a figure associated with apocalypses, that natural apocalypses don't interest him, that it's more about causing people to bring about their own destruction. And Falder says, yes, well, among those the Ashen Man is said to have influenced, there was an ancient Thessalonian astronomer. His name...
Tchekov?
Well, the Ashen Man supposedly gifted this astronomer the Void Mirror, the very mirror itself, so as to help this entity, Tchekov, move along a potential apocalypse. Though it's not clear if either Tchekov or the astronomer knew of this manipulation. It seems like the Ashen Man was just sort of pulling strings on both of them.
Huh. So that's how that got here.
Yes. Yes.
Do you want to see the
a relic? A relic that doesn't belong in this world. No.
Oh, we hung it up.
It doesn't belong here. It would be best if mortal kind forgot it existed.
I agree. Anna, don't just go whipping that out.
Well, it's hung up. I mean, we could just go walk over there.
So, as you guys settle in to rest, we come to the final. There are 6 topics and 6 dream subjects. At this point, who wants what? I'm giving an auto success because you've been so diligent about getting all the research done. So each of you is going to get one of these dreams.
I'll take
Psycho
that. Fuck.
I'm going in order again. So Thana, you get the first pick.
You.
Is there anything I can athletics or diplomacy on?
You don't even have to roll. It's just what you're most interested in.
Oh. Ooh.
You can say pass and I will come back, of course.
Zarwin?
Yosef or Azathana? Sorry.
Yosef.
Yosef?
You son of a bitch. That's okay.
All right, let's see. What do I want to do? Let's do that one. You want to do that one? No. Let's do...
Waiting for boss music.
Not boss music. Come on now. Come on. Let's do that one. You dream of Yosef. You see this man in his noble regalia. You see his monocle, his elegant silky hair, shrieking in a blind anger as he fires his crossbow on birds from the manor's roof walk. And you can see the birds just take off in a flock, like moving away, while he's like, "Come back! I'll kill every goddamn one of you!" shooting at them into the air. While you see a frowning Azathana behind, shaking her head. You dream of passion, a fireplace, the embers smoldering, the flames crackling, as the sounds of their lovemaking, Fulvia and Yosef nearby. But we only focus on the fire, of course. And the fire sort of fades, leaving nothing but smoke, and then the smoke parts, and you can see these strange aliens, tentacled beings with too many eyes and not enough mouths, speaking through the glassy surface of the void mirror. you see Yosef reaching out, and his hand seems to reach right into the mirror. And when he comes back, pulling the hand out, you can see that it's dripping with some kind of ichor, and there's something grotesque beginning to climb out of the mirror after him. And you see Fulvia again. You see her panting, but also laughing, manic in the face. He won't have to suffer. None of us will suffer. I'll burn it all down. All of it. We won't be consumed. We won't be consumed, Yosef, and our son is free.
I knew it.
Free. And you see her with a torch, and you see Yosef rush, and like the two of them struggle. No, I'll burn it all. God damn you. And he like forces the torch out of her hand and shoves her, and she cracks her head on the side of the bed. And you see him looking at her, panting. He kind of chucks the torch into the fireplace, and he looks distraught. You see him cradling the body of a young boy. You see Yosef coming in through the front doors of the manor, taking off his travel cloak and hanging it up. Azathana, my darling. And you can hear, you treacherous, lying, two-timing snake! And you can hear the sounds of screaming and yelling, cursing. You can see the door of the office upstairs. You could hear Yosef scream in agony and then run out of the room, cradling a bloody stump of an arm. And you can see, as he puts it away, he is sort of looking about wildly like an animal. And you could see him storm into another room, and a moment later you could hear Azathana screaming, blood-curdling screams, joined with an older woman yelling, and then that eerie quiet. And then you see, again and again, you see servants. You see a librarian. Stay out of the library. There's a good lass. And then a moment later, you see her in the library. Then you see the silhouette of Yosef in the background, just his silhouette and like the gleam of light hitting his monocle behind her as he sees her cleaning the bookshelves in the library. And then you see her dead on the floor. You see contractors in the basement, workers. And then you can see bulky, thuggish-looking sorts with garrotes killing all of them kind of in a group murder and throwing them, dumping their bodies into the pool just north of where you are now. And you see those very same mercenaries being fed to the brain collector. And then their bodies join the servants in the pool. You see a certain Nils, the carpenter. You see him outside the room on the first floor with the fireplace, holding his drill. Oh, let me do it, master, please. I seen them. I seen what they done. I'll get them. Oh, just let me do it, master, please. Very well, Nils. And you see him remove a bead from a necklace and hand it to the carpenter, who cackles and hurls it in the door. A moment later, there's an explosion and flames, and you can hear the screaming of servants. The dream ends with the sudden conviction. Your family's gone. But they can be brought together again as a single mind, a whole family sharing one mind. And you have this urge to preserve the minds, the brains, that is, of your wife, your children. You know the ritual. You'll be together forever. One mind. Thana, your malevolence condition increases by 1. But there is one minor boon to this that you might appreciate. Excuse me.
Wow,
Bless you.
that's
Is that the
boon.
blessing?
The power
That's
of
the boon.
sneeze.
That's the boon.
That was a hefty sneeze. I'm looking for it and I can't find it. Hold on, wait.
I heard that sneeze twice.
Oh, there it is. You have some thoughts, Thana, which I will actually send to you during the break. That would be easier since we got more dreams. I'll just send them to you and let you address that after the break. Who's next? Kelso, pass or choose a topic?
I'm assuming we can't pick Yosef, right? We're done.
Yosef
done.
is wrapped.
Like this is completing all of these.
That's done.
Correct.
You done did it.
Fulvia.
You have a dream. Let's change this up a little bit.
At least I don't have what she wants. So
Well,
that better not. Don't make that a makeup.
you dream about Fulvia, this beautiful half-elven woman, elegant, gorgeous, in the prime of her youth. You see her at a bar. You can see that she's bespectacled, reading through some notes from a lecture, enthusiastically talking with a young Yosef Zarwin. They're in Ustalav. And then you see a moment of passion, 100 moments of passion all at once. You see excitement, possibility, not for such childish ideas like a family or children or love. That's idiotic. No, what you see is the possibility for knowledge, a future where you know the answers to the deepest, darkest questions of the multiverse. You see an exchange in a little chapel of inscribed elvish rings. A promise of love and dedication between Fulvia and Yosef, still in Ustalav, of course. Then that whole scene sort of morphs into them yelling at each other, arguing, discussing about money, him slamming receipts down, pointing at an auction house, both of them sort of ceasing in their fighting as the a banner is sort of dropped indicating the list of what will be auctioned in this in the coming day, and you can see the object of your desire, the starless scope. The fight sort of makes way for compromise, a deal. And that deal culminates in Fulvia stepping out of a carriage at the front doors of Zarwin Manor, holding her son by the hand as she knocks on the front door. You see how she blackmailed Yosef, explaining to him the details of his son, who she's brought with her. You see the boy looking so happy, excited to see this great big mansion that he gets to live in now. And you can feel Yosef's burning hatred for the boy and the threat he represents. And his hatred for the woman who he'd thought was finished once he had the starless scope in hand. The dream ends with a brief flash of conviction, certainty that the world is going to end. It's coming. The end is coming. the world will be offered up to a vast, devouring black star. And more importantly, as you awaken, you sense the ring, the elven inscribed ring, as though you can feel it in your hand. I believe it's in your pouch, correct? Then in that case, you awaken to find it in your hand. And for just a moment, you have an inkling that this one ring will protect you. This will protect what will be yours. Let's jump down to Knit. What would you like to dream about?
Wait, I have a super quick question.
Yes.
Timelines are confusing to me because I don't know this world very well. So were he and Fulvia together before Azathana?
No.
Is that what I'm understanding? And then
he went on a business trip, pretended to marry her so he could use her to get the Starless Scope. He left her, came back to Azathana, and then she showed up with Anatoly a few years later. Like, hey, meet my son. Wouldn't you like to meet my son? Boy,
our son?
Sure could use she was very careful not to say that in front of Azathana.
Sure could use a dad. Yeah.
Sure could use some money to fund my research. Boy, sure would be nice if I had like a Starless Scope I could study.
Okay.
She was not a nice woman.
It doesn't seem that
look
way.
like a nice person, to be honest.
The only victim of them was Anatoly, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Poor kid.
Yeah, I feel like when you're like 5, you can't quite be evil just yet.
No.
Unless you're literally the Omen. So
I met the Omen.
Okay, yeah, just because you're like the son of the devil or whatever.
Knit.
Anna wants, well, I don't know if she wants to, but Dominion of the Black.
Dominion of the Black.
Give me some cults. I did the Order of the Star last night, and I want to know about Dominion of the Black.
This, unfortunately, I feel like those were the two most exciting dreams already.
The goodies, now the baddies.
You know, you guys picked the good ones. You dream of energy.
Mm-hmm.
Just motes of free-floating energy pulling in. And as like the camera is panning out further and further, you feel awakening. Malevolence.
Oh man.
And a name. To Chekuth.
Okay.
It's not your name, but it'll do. It was a name. It's the last name you remember.
Oh.
Do you remember? What is memory? What is names? To Chekuth. You are to Chekuth. Now, you must awaken. How? Your body is dead. You are gone. You are trapped. Something bars you. Something locks you in. You reach out to your... like, the telepathic connections that you feel. The Dominion. There's no answer. You are barred. You are trapped. They know you're here, but they don't know you're alive. Or perhaps they do, but they cannot interact. You are stuck. And you are angry. And as you get angrier, your anger manifests. You feel other things. You feel things moving within you, above you, around you. Little minds. Some of them feed you. But there's one that knows of you. It would free you, but it can't. Now it's dead too. But alive again? No. only for a blink of an eye. Now it's dead, and the tiny little minds that woke you up have reign again, but there's something moving. Some little forces who don't understand what web they've caught themselves in. And they are breaking your shackles.
Shoot.
You just need that one point, that one mind. Joseph Zarwin. That's all you need. Just him. You stretch because it's time to wake up. And then you awaken.
Okay.
Ash, Alexia.
What? It's not my turn.
It is.
Okay. What's left?
Ashen Man, Azathana, and the Starless Scope.
I guess Ashen Man.
That's a good one. Okay. You dream of a tower. No. We need something much better than that. What do I got? That'll do. You dream of a towering figure. It's a little heavy. Whatever. I'm committed. You dream of a towering figure clad in a hooded cloak of constantly wafting ashes. His arms are blood red. And the figure carries a twisted staff on which are threaded a web of internal organs that you feel like you should recognize as if they came out of your own body. A heart, a liver, a spleen, half of a lung, just draped off of his staff. The figure raises the staff, nodding to you. Your time is done. Does your world deserve to go on? And then your dream ends.
Okay.
Your malevolence condition increases to 4.
Oh. How do you know it's to 4?
That's just what it does.
It gets set to 4.
Specifically 4.
What if it was higher?
Yeah. Does it go down to 4?
No.
So you're saying it's at least 4?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
But you get a +4 circumstance bonus on all further research checks
That we're done with?
that you're now done
Did you
with.
say it goes up by 4 or is now
Up to 4.
Set to 4.
Up to 4.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
What
Just
the
wanted to make
fuck,
sure that I wrote it down
bro?
right.
Ashen Man, not good.
Hey, cool.
Not
cool.
good. Fun thing.
Not great, fam.
I would say with your insane occultism, you have an idea that the Ashen Man is not who he seems. And only a single name is stuck in your mind. A name for a crawling chaos. Nyarlathotep.
You mean meow that whole time? Okay.
No. Alvin!
Meow.
Am I
That's
safe to assume Herb wants the Starless Scope?
Scope.
Scope. You dream of Zarwin Manor. It's midnight. The moon appears full. And there's a swarm of blue and white butterflies descending from the sky to swarm 3 different areas on the manor grounds. You see them flocking to the pond. You see them going to the windows,
Diner.
looking out from the kitchen.
And then here.
And you see them at the foundations around the manor's southwest corner, as if the butterflies are trying but failing to get underground. Where's C17? Hang on, that's the one I'm weird about. That's the kitchen, right? Or no, C. That's on the second floor. Sorry. The middle one was on the second floor, not the kitchen. My bad.
So you mean where I got the lenses?
17. That is.
Because I have all 3 lenses.
That's the dining room where you fought all of those winged things.
Where I got one of the lens, and then the pawn where I got the lens, and here where there's a lens.
Yeah. Seemingly, that would put you. If you're right, that would make you at the southwest corner of the grounds. I believe that's actually kind of it, though. But you sense that the butterflies are trying to draw your attention to those 3 places.
We haven't found the actual scope, right?
You have not, that you know of. Finally, for the sake of expediency, Ava. That leaves Azathana for you. Is that okay?
Yes, I'm more than happy.
You dream of Azathana.
No way.
You dream of her sculpting. You dream of her painting, wandering the manor endlessly. You see boredom. You feel her efforts at amusing herself by irritating her husband, doing sculptures of birds, drawing sort of a sadistic glee in his rage every time you make some new psychopomp or bird statue. You have ideas that maybe you'll paint the house made entirely of nosoi. You know just the place to hang it too. You step into the guest room, but something catches your eye. Something glittering off of your husband's desk. A ring left sitting atop his paperwork. He had to step away, you recall. There was an incident with the house guest. It couldn't hurt, right? He'll be gone for at least another day. You find the ring and that elvish inscription, and your entire life is consumed in rage. How dare he? Not just an affair, but to shame your entire family by having an illegitimate son. You move to confront your husband in his office. He takes the ring, puts it on his finger, on the finger of his left hand, by the way, yelling, Fulvia was the better lover anyway. And shrieking in rage, you don't even think it through. There's a flash of blood, and with one of your woodworking hatchets, you've chopped off his left hand.
Seems
You
fair.
flee the office, taking the hand with you, laughing madly. You throw the hand, ring included, into the fireplace in the washroom. And then it occurs to you, it's over. It's over. This dream is done. Lest it become a nightmare, you're taking the kids and leaving. You return to your painting studio. You begin packing things that were already kind of put off to the side, almost as if you knew a day was coming when you'd need to leave. Thank the gods, all of your possessions are here. You've just got to get the kids, and then Yosef bursts into the room. And you see tendrils of inky darkness burst from his body, grabbing onto you, slamming you into one wall, then the other, and then hurling you on the floor. You feel blood pooling beneath your head. You can't move. Your body begins to get cold. Then everything darkens. And you awaken. And on that note, we're going to take our break. Chat, this is going to be a short one. We'll be back real soon to see some fallout from all these dreams and research. See you soon. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
We're back. It's a brand new day.
Daily preparation. Get my spell slots back.
There's the faintest traces of sunlight pouring through some cracks in the southernmost wall.
Anna clings.
Just enough to let you know it's morning.
Daylight? Daylight?
Daylight.
Okay.
What do you guys do?
Sit next to the wall in the fetal position.
I want to look
Anna.
at the other brains in the room.
So there's no actual brains in them, just jars that are meant to hold brains.
Okay, never mind.
Unless you want to like there's some tools if you want to see the other brains in the room right now. Some disassembly required. But
I'm good.
You sure?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
You get him a new
Well,
outfit.
hey, you let me know if you change your mind. I'll the Malevolence might pop up and help you out a little there.
Oh,
Am I
Let's
missing
find another
anything?
amigo. That'll be fine.
you know what you're missing, Alexia? You are missing this wonderful, beautiful talisman that's just for you.
Oh, I wasn't missing enough.
No, this is for you.
Okay.
You get my root magic.
Okay.
And I obviously know what that does, but for anyone who doesn't, what does root magic do?
Root magic is a talisman that grants a bonus against haunts and spells. It wards against foul magic. I'm gonna put it in the thing. During my daily preparations, I can make a little small package of stuff, which I give to an ally. And the first time that day, the ally attempts a saving throw against a spell or haunt, they gain a +1 circumstance bonus to the roll.
You're not an expert in occultism?
No.
Okay.
Well, I am.
Yeah, but it doesn't help because I made it. I'm only trained.
So I would say this, Alexia, with your knowledge of occultism, you know that whatever superstitions the Verizians might have, this one is rooted in some actual science, and there is something protective about this quaint little habit. That is to
tuck it
say,
away.
it works.
Look,
Am I missing? Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say you had particularly bad dreams, so you can have it.
I did.
Oh yeah, looking at Alexia in the morning, she looks at first a little bit closer to a corpse than she did the previous evening.
I would assume that we all kind of like share the gist of our dreams with each other.
Yeah.
you?
So
I would. Raziel would.
we need to find the other brains. Like
Okay.
I feel like this brain that we have is not the one that any of us thought it would be.
Sorry, Folder. We didn't know you existed.
But there's
No apology required.
the brains of like the family still exist somewhere. I feel like we should find those.
Do you think it's more important than cleansing the house?
I think that's part of cleansing the house.
In some way, I would take care of the threats first.
Don't worry. We got our big, friendly neighborhood Tacheku spirit guiding us all around us now. Like,
As soon as you say
Friendly?
the name out loud,
sorry.
there's like a chorus of whispers of
Not my normal whispers, though.
No.
all of you would hear it. Just it seems to emanate from the very walls.
And Anna squishes her face just like I am. Friendly,
Yeah.
so friendly. Yeah, he's
Also-
Very
everywhere.
friendly.
He's everywhere.
Donna, could you hold my hand for 10 minutes?
Yes.
He's gonna bring out a hammer and go towards Tana.
I'm gonna, for 10 minutes, cast Life Connection with Thana.
Stilly,
okay.
There's like a little spider that's tying a web between us.
what'd you say his name was? The Ashen Man?
The Ashen Man.
Wasn't there another name?
Oh, you mean...
Sorry,
the
I'm sick.
Arlatotep.
Yeah,
Latotep.
guys, I have to tell you something. I saw the Ashen Man in my dream. And I feel like he was speaking to me directly.
That why you look so ill?
What? Look fine. Shut up.
What was he speaking to you about?
About destroying our world.
That sounds about right with everything that we know.
I know his real name.
Oh, is it gonna make whispers?
Not me hovering over the whispers button.
Nyarlathotep.
That literally gives me chills every time. I don't like that sound at all.
Does it actually give whispers when it does?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it very much does.
Okay.
And in fact, even saying the name out loud, all of your malevolence condition goes up by 1.
Oh, come on.
Okay, you know what?
You know, I've been a solid 1 this entire time.
Now
guys.
you're
Congrats, you're
solid
now a
2.
2. That's a good thing, right? You're moving up in the world.
I was pretty happy.
Well, at least you're not a solid 5.
Yeah. We're a 3, like Thana and I.
And for just a moment, when Alexia said the name, her mouth moved, but no sound came from it. And it was almost like other spectral mouths appeared up and down her body, voicing the name.
I hate
Just
that.
for a minute.
Okay, you know, let's just never say either of those 2 names ever again.
Yeah, I feel like the whispers mean that we're doing something wrong.
No. The whispers aren't always bad.
I feel like in
remote.
this case,
Those
at
did
least
not
they
feel
are.
like the normal ones, Alexia.
Yeah.
These feel like bad
These are
whispers.
just these are really bad.
Well, there's only 2 ways out of this room. We have another door that we didn't check across that bridge, and then the other one that's open at on the south end. Where do you guys want to start?
Mr. Folder, do you want to come with us? Do you want your things plugged in still, or do you want to be blind and deaf again?
Do you want to see 3
No,
shit?
don't. Please. All I have left is my... It might sound like something so small, but to be able to see, to hear.
Thana?
Turn him into a backpack again.
Back like
Yeah. Okay.
I beg if you don't leave me.
We won't.
No, we are taking you with us.
Woo!
You will be
As
as
long as you
mobile as I
promise
am.
to watch our back.
Yeah, if you see
Or
something.
anything coming up behind me, if you could let me know, that'd be cool.
I will do the best I can. I suppose I'm a scholar, but I've at least one working eye, so that
Perfect.
should work.
I'm gonna stand behind Thana and I'm gonna talk to the braid while we go.
Okay.
Anna's so excited. I don't know why.
So, you guys, where are you going?
Wait, before that,
friend.
I need to repair equipment.
Look, she loves meeting new people and new things, and you guys are old news now. So this
And they
is-
can't run away from you, so
Captive audience.
Yeah, definitely a captive audience. Maybe you should use your dancing scarf, perform for him.
Alvin, were you doing something?
Oh, yeah, the shield. Your shield. Dana,
My shield.
pass it over. Yep.
Oh, thank you. I thought I was gonna hand you the shield, assuming you're gonna fix it.
Yeah, I'm also gonna bring
Throws
my
it out
shield.
the window.
I'm gonna go.
There's no window.
There's no windows on here. I'm gonna go on a stool, commandeer a surgical table.
Yeah, there's all sorts, everything you'd need for that kind of work here. Though, admittedly, it's more suited to alchemy, but...
Roll some crafting check. Wait, actually, I can take 10 on this.
That's not really... You mean with the assurance feat?
With the assurance feat!
It's a lower bonus.
But I just need to get... I think my bonus is plus 10.
So it's actually... You don't
It's
even
20.
add your bonus to it. It's not taking 10.
It's a proficiency.
just the proficiency, yeah. So you don't add the ability modifier to it?
So it's 10 plus proficiency, so that's 20.
Yes. Huh. Okay. Well,
So
that
that
succeeds.
takes 2 minutes.
So taking
on each
10.
one.
Oh, taking 2 minutes?
Yep.
Oh, you take 1 minute. I see. Yep. Okay. So yep. You can buff the dents out of the shields and what have you.
There, good as broken.
Wait,
Probably
broken
gonna need
is
a
good?
Well, it'll probably break if you put it through a couple more dings like that.
I mean, it's held up this long.
And I'm
So
gonna
now
fix mine, and then okay.
That's fine.
Then I
Using
put a
assurance, you can do
little-
that.
We'll put a little something inside my own armor for later.
Okay. Well, keep in mind, this is also part of daily
Yeah, I know.
preparations that you can do this. So, casters, make sure you've got your spells prepared and all that. Also, I think I misspoke about invested items. Last week, you can actually invest an item very quickly.
Like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it actually only takes an action, but
Oh,
Cool.
so what would you guys like to do?
This way. If Raziel wants to use, were those stairs here? Is that what? Yeah, I know. where I
those
am.
go up to the balcony.
Yeah.
wait.
It's hard to
wasn't
see.
there-
This way is the way we didn't go yet.
Yeah. Oops.
That's
No,
right.
but
I
we
didn't
missed-
mean it.
No,
There
it
was
me.
something back there.
That's where
Yeah,
we...
there was something back there.
Oh, that's true. There was that haunt, which I can totally auto-detect now.
Yeah, but I think that we resolved it by getting rid of the Nego.
Did we actually resolve it?
Yes, I say yes. Let's
I'm
move on.
pretty sure that we did because I remember Askel said something about us like
We got
feeling like it
experience
was
for
gone
it,
or like
so-
whatever. Yeah.
It's good enough for me.
Okay, let's
But
try
there
it.
was there was a bridge there to
There is a
a
bridge.
wall.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So you're going back?
Yeah.
Going back.
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess
Sorry,
so.
sorry, DM. We're not going the way you prepped.
No, that's fine. I'm prepped for everything.
I just want to know what's over here.
I'm just saying backtracking is not really
I have got my ghost hunter on. Is the haunt still there?
Who are you gonna call? Anna.
I gotta check.
We got experience for it. It's not fair, right?
Well, yeah.
That's not necessarily how that works.
Well, we got experience for it.
We did.
You do sense that it is still there, but dormant.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
good enough.
That's fine.
It shouldn't attack.
So wait, what do you mean shouldn't?
Probably.
Well,
Herb, go
let's give
fix-
it a try.
Herb, go fix the bridge.
Yeah, do we want to fix it or should I just try to
The bridge
easily
is
hop across it?
working. Just one person needs to go there at a time.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't want to jump on it.
Raziel's going, I think.
I'll go.
Okay. Raziel, you creep across the bridge, kind of waiting for something, like a giant mouth to open up or something.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. You make
Sweet.
it across. No problem.
Sweet. This is a door, isn't it?
You don't know. You wanna check to see if it's a secret door?
Yeah.
What's your perception?
10.
I see.
Didn't we already know there was a secret door that existed?
You suspected.
Okay.
Yes. You could confirm there is a secret door there.
Ooh.
Can I open it?
Do you want to?
I would like to see if I can.
All right. You push it. Go ahead and do your thing. I love that you guys can open the doors yourselves now.
I know, it's exciting.
Beyond, you see partially collapsed wooden shelves, which turn this brick-walled room into something of a maze. Where the shelves still stand, dried food, dusty firewood, and other ancient kitchen supplies remain. But elsewhere, only collapsed piles of wood and rubble can be found. The entire northern wall, or I'm sorry, not the entire, the northern wall has a fireplace amid the shelves. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, great. Can we go back now?
Nothing terrifying in there. No dogs. No.
Well, you're
dogs.
just standing in the doorway. You can't even see most of the room.
Oh,
in fact, only Raziel has crossed the bridge.
I'm staying here.
Yeah, we can stay over here. But
Raziel, what do you
unless
do?
Raziel calls for us.
I'll cross the bridge.
I also need to cast light on Thana, so
I already had the marker on her. I assumed that was...
Yeah, I would have.
Okay.
See anything in there?
I believe it might be the underneath the kitchen, or the other set of stairs led.
I'm gonna step in the room if nobody stops me.
Call if you need us. I'll stay over here.
I'm defending with my shield. I'm walking into the room.
Okay. Oh, can I go sneaky in there?
As you move into the room.
Yeah, I'll sneaky behind Thana too.
As you move into the room.
I like being sneaky.
Quick question. Does anybody here speak the language Requiem?
Nope.
What language
I don't even need to look.
If anyone, it would probably be Thana.
No, I don't.
I don't believe so. I don't think so.
Thana's about that Aklo
That's
life.
what records speak.
Okay, so you hear a low voice saying something, and then like the no one was really being particularly attentive to keeping watch.
Excuse you, I have the auto detect traps or whatever the hell.
Traps, yes.
The reds.
19. Anyone with a perception of +10 or higher?
Mine's 10.
Hi.
You
yes
hear the clacking of nails on stone.
God damn it.
Deeper in the room, like a large dog moving around.
Oh, there it is.
Found him.
He hasn't found you yet.
Melia. We probably smell horrible, by the way.
My perception's
I don't think
9,
we've
so I
taken
got
baths
nothing.
at all.
It's only been a week. Come on, guys.
A week of fighting.
Oh no, you don't think all aliens are bad, do you?
No, not at all.
Okay.
I don't know where my powers come from, but it might be aliens.
We're just having a conversation out there.
It seems Desna, but you know.
What are you three doing who are in the room?
Raziel is gonna kind of like get Donna's attention sneakily, still possessed, sneaking, and ask, can you hear that? Or can you see anything? Because you're like ahead of me.
Do I see anything?
I would like to cross the bridge.
What's your perception, Theta?
Sounds like dogs.
7?
7. You don't see anything, but you smell something. Something rotting. And it kind of sets your hackles up.
It doesn't smell good in here. Smells a lot like that pantry.
Ooh.
I think we should get the others before we go further.
Clack, clack.
Bless you.
Those of you, in fact, Raziel in particular, you'd swear something moved with nails right in the middle of this open area, but there's nothing. Like, you can clearly see there's nothing there.
Is it a hellhound?
Ghost dog.
You're not sure. But you'd swear you heard something moving in here just now. What do you do?
I'm going to start to step backwards.
I think we should go. I think we should get the rest of the group.
My ghost sense goes 30 feet.
Roll initiative.
No! Damn it! Trying to avoid it. Damn it!
This would be perception, I think, for everyone.
For everyone, not even a sneaky.
I was sneaky.
Do you want Alexia and I to roll too?
Oh, everyone's rolling. So let me think about this. Herb, you made a point of sneaking. You can roll stealth. Raziel, I'm going back and forth because you were interacting and speaking. I feel like
I was hiding behind legs.
I feel like your stealth might have ended.
I was whispering.
This is with a +2.
I'll allow stealth for initiative here. I'll allow that.
Okay. Well,
I can hear the clacking.
now I'm gonna roll perception just because
Oh
I'm
my
curious.
god!
It would've been
30
better.
for Alexia.
I should have just gone with perception. It's fine.
30?
I just want to point out that
That's
my
a
ghost...
keen, you fool.
30 for Akeen is what I meant. That's what I meant.
I don't know.
30 for Herb as well.
23 for Alexia. 30 for Herb. 19 for Thana. 18 for Anna. Ooh. 28 for Herb.
I
Wait,
like that we're just
what?
chilling.
I thought
out
you.
here.
Why would that be 30, Herb? That says 28.
Oh, would improve initiative add to any initiative roll?
Okay. Make sure you put a note in on your initiative then for that, so it will include that.
Doesn't add it in there. Oh, I gotta add it. Never mind. I know what I did right.
You see what you can do?
Yep, I saw what I can do.
Excellent. Okay. So there's not a surprise round per se. That doesn't really exist in this edition. Also, I just want to remind Kelso that unless a creature is higher level than you, they cannot. You are never flat-footed to any creature your level or lower. Something you may want to remember here. All of you are able to smell this rot and miraculous. So Herb and Akeen, you guys have the same. You can work out which of you wants to go first.
Herb can go first.
Herb, what do you do?
Okay. Can I try to seek what the heck's making that noise?
Yeah, that would be a seek action.
Yes. What do I need to do that?
Perception.
And it's my roll, right?
He nodded.
Okay. Oh, there we go. There's that note.
Whoops. Okay, 21. You aren't seeing anything. With an imprecise sense, you can smell that there is something rotting here. Effectively, whatever is here is considered undetected by you. Not unnoticed, but undetected.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bring
You know
my
there's something here.
shield up.
Okay, that's a second action.
Can I take cover behind the shield a bit more?
Only if you've got a tower shield.
Ah.
But there is debris that you could take cover.
They're like bookshelves and things.
Or
shelves, not bookshelves.
Yeah, and there's shelving, debris. Like, this whole place is a mess.
I'm just gonna remain as small as I can and see if I can just kind of hide in place.
So are you trying to hide or are you trying to take cover? Hide?
I'm gonna hide in place, yeah.
Okay, make a stealth
I feel
check.
like he's just trying to be a bush at this point.
I think
Make a
stealth and stuff are
check.
your role.
Is hide a secret roll? Sure is. What's your what's your stealth bonus?
10.
Okay. Herb sort of presses itself against the shelves, and sort of the way they spread out, keeping their shield in front of them, it's almost like a patch of mold just covering some of this. It's eerie how natural it looks.
Gross.
Akeem.
I am going to step in. Oh, I can't see anything from here. And I'm going to pull out my bola and take cover.
Okay. Okay. Again, getting the sense that something is up. Raziel, you remain hidden, or maybe undetected.
Okay, I'm like right next to this wall, so I'm gonna like take cover behind it.
Okay. Which is going to give you greater cover because you already had cover from it, so that would effectively upgrade your cover.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And I am gonna draw my rapier, and then I'm going to. Can I recall knowledge on something I don't see?
I would say you'd have to have something to go on at this point.
Well, I mean, it sounds like dogs. We heard about dogs. The smell, like. I have, what do I have? I have underworld lore and I have undead lore.
Use your undead lore here. There is something you could glean from that.
Okay, you gotta be freaking.
Well, no. It's a secret roll.
Okay, well, great. It's a 12 as my bonus.
That smell, you don't know what the details are. You don't know what this creature is, but you would bet your left arm that whatever it is ghoulish. That is to say, it has been afflicted with a ghoul fever and succumbed. It's become a ghoul. A form of undead that consumes flesh, but is highly intelligent. That stink is pretty unique to ghouls. But unfortunately, anything could become a ghoul. So it could be people, could be dogs, could be a fucking dragon.
Maybe it's a
let's
crab.
hope it's just dogs.
Naughty dogs.
Naughty dogs.
The main thing you know about ghouls is not to let them bite you, lest they afflict you with ghoul fever and transform you into a ghoul.
Solid.
Think old school zombies,
Then
but
we have
smarter.
to, kill you.
Or cut off my left arm, assuming that's what that's what gets bit.
So that was one action. 2 actions
That
since you took
was
cover.
3 actions.
What's the third action?
I drew my rapier.
Drew your rapier. I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
You're fine. I'm done.
Which one's
Prepped and ready to go.
I need to check something that is very important.
To check something?
No, don't say it. Don't finish it.
To check you?
Second level. Okay. Okay. You suddenly hear the scraping, sliding of claws like of something running across the kitchen floor. I mean, any dog owner, you know what it sounds like when they suddenly start running on the kitchen floor. That's scrabbling, so to speak. And out of nowhere, something attacks Thana. Now, Thana, you were already focused on... You do. I would say you were kind of focused on defense, so you're good to go there. Unfortunately, it is hidden from you, therefore you are flat-footed against this attack.
Am I still enfeebled?
No.
Shouldn't be.
Cool.
Let's see. It strides and then makes a claw attack. All right, so this thing leaps, slashing at you. Does 18 hit you even with flat-footed?
Even with flat-footed, does not hit.
Okay. Was it saved by the shield? No. Oh, damn. Okay.
Just doesn't hit.
Well, as whatever it was suddenly lashes out at you, the dust seems to coalesce and form into the rotted, mottled flesh of some kind of dog. But not a dog like you've ever seen. It actually has like a lion's mane, but it's black with like a donkey tail. It's kind of got the little floof at the end of the tail. And its head looks like like a crocodile skeleton. Sort of like that.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
I sort of hate it.
I kind of like it a lot, actually.
No.
I think it's the bleeding eyes
It's a funky
that
little
do it
laugh.
for me.
So that
Or
was
like
only one
creepy
action
things.
as it ran and charged at you, and it says something, again in a language. Thana, you know the language of Requiem because it's spoken in your church. You don't speak it, but you recognize it. Requiem is the language of psychopomps and monitors.
Guys, this used to be a psychopomp.
Because this used to be a psychopomp. You feel that in your bones. The creature says something, grinning at you all crocodile-like.
It's a grin if it doesn't have lips.
Look at that head and you'll understand. And then it's going to
It's so cute.
try to bite you.
Can I it's not helpful, but I would like to say that don't let it bite you.
You
Okay.
are no longer flat-footed, though, because it is no longer hidden.
Alright, that doesn't hit.
Saved by the shield this time?
Nope.
Still no? Oh my god, your AC is crazy. All right, and for its third action, it is going to step back, kind of growling at you. And then that makes it Alexia's turn.
Anna,
Yeah.
gotta tell you, I hear these whispers, but they're not the same. Do you know what I mean? They're just, they don't want the world to end. Do you smell that?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
she's
that
gonna
sounds bad.
Then she's gonna start walking over here. Hey, what's going on? Oh! She sees this.
Yeah.
There any, fuck it. I'm gonna cast a spell on it. A 2-action spell. Right
Get
on
it.
on its spot right here.
Okay.
It'll be 10 feet. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. It's okay. That DC is not right.
Misshapen skeletal forms erupt from the floor, filling the 10-foot burst.
It's okay. Don't freak out.
I feel like this is one that you should have like told us might happen.
There we
You
go.
can't just say don't
okay.
freak out.
Don't freak out. It's okay.
I
Could you
like
imagine
this.
just like casting and be like, it's fine.
Don't worry
Everything
about
is
it.
fine.
This is
There
the
you go.
Feyas. This is the Feyas spell.
There we
I
go.
figured.
So she
Yeah.
reaches out, and yeah,
That's a curing looking pit.
Actually, I've got a better one.
not
Hang
a
on.
pit.
There we go.
It's like a little swarm.
It's a swarm of hands.
Eee.
Skeletal hands just reaching out of the floor, grabbing at this thing. And like all of them, you can see all of the like the partial upper torsos of skeletons bursting from the floor are like mutated. Some of them have third eyes. Some of them have multiple mouths. Some of them are just like bulbous and misshapen. But all of them have these nasty, grasping hands.
Roll the damage. Make a reflex save.
Reflex save, sure.
Oh,
32.
Well, I think that makes it.
That is a critical success, so it takes...
You know what?
no-
I'm gonna use my point, so re-roll it.
You're using a hero point.
Yeah.
Okay. 28. Success, but not critical, so it'll take half damage.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, well, there you go.
2d6. And it's not heightened or anything. Okay. So it takes 2 points of damage.
God damn it. They're grabbing.
They sure are. Let me check the traits.
Actually, can you move it over one more?
Yes.
Thank you.
So there's just
difficult
many skeletal forms bursting from the floor trying to grab onto this thing.
Don't freak out.
Thana? It's your turn.
I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna hit it.
Okay.
Does a 27 hit?
Yes, it does. You do land a hit for 6 points of slashing damage as your blade cleaves into its flesh. You find, refreshingly, it is made of flesh. So that's good.
All right, and then I'm gonna hit it again.
Oh my god, you're a beast! Okay, well that's 24 slashing damage, and it becomes flat-footed until the start of your next turn. Is there an easy way to add that? That would be really... No, that would be so good, though. That's tragic. Okay, so is there... there's got to be just a flat-footed thingy. I will look for this later.
Okay.
That's 3 actions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's gonna make it the other ghoul's turn.
That one.
Okay, well, don't forget, this is difficult terrain.
Which is going to pounce at Raziel.
Oh, what? No.
Now, you cannot be caught flat-footed unless it's only level 5. Guess what? You're not flat-footed even though it was invisible.
Get absolutely hacked.
You were already like so paranoid, like, no, there's something here, that with supernatural reflexes, you launch yourself back, maybe avoiding it. We'll see. It's still gonna try to claw at you.
What miss?
I'm gonna assume that misses. Yeah, you're not flat-footed either.
Woo!
You like flip, like hand on the floor, completely kind of cartwheeling back up to your feet, as the thing is now snarling, staring at you, grinning at you. It's going to try to bite you. It's going to miss.
Critically.
It's going to critically miss. It just snaps at you, and like you kind of kick a bit of rubble right into its mouth. It's just got a piece of wood in its mouth for a moment. Crunches it into splinters. It is going to step here so that it is now flanking Thana. That makes it Anna's turn.
Okay.
Though, Anna, you might be able to hear. All the rest of you certainly can hear. There's another one right behind you. Turn around. It's right behind you.
I forgot about Ham.
Turn around. Anna.
I love Ham.
Would be helpful if I put it on my move. Can I see? I'm stepping until I can see. Oh my gosh! Divine Lance. Not stepping.
Okay.
I'm striding.
I just need you guys to understand the absolute joy that just gave me, because I entirely forgot that he existed.
And I'm gonna do this at the one that's closer to me, so the one I guess that's not been hit yet.
Sure. Now it does have +1 to its AC from cover because there's so many targets between you and it, but it's only
fine.
+1.
I don't think an 18 hits though.
18 does not hit.
That's fine. That's all my stuff.
So your divine lance blasts through one of the shelves next to it. These creatures are very mobile. That takes us to her.
Is this area in front of me passable?
Yes, though it is difficult terrain.
Okay. Is there room to the left of Raziel?
The wall.
No, there's
that wall?
That's a shelf.
I'm right next to the wall.
You know what? I'm just gonna aim from where I am. I want to test this out. Herb's gonna activate his over. Come on, where's my? Come on, roll. His overdrive. And
Okay. Herb's
and
armor begins glowing.
For my
and
level.
Spinning. That's a critical success, correct?
Is it? The check went up, so.
Oh, that's right, it did. Your level, it is a DC 22. That is a critical success.
Aha! Sweet. And my final action, I'm berserk.
Oh,
Aiming at
okay.
the
Creature's in a
one-
20-foot line. Okay, just hitting the one. So right behind Anna's divine lance suddenly is this absolute unibeam, if you're familiar with Iron Man, blast of electricity straight from the center of Herb's armor. It gets a reflex save.
For the 11 damage.
It makes the save
Or
for 5 points of electricity damage. So that, I mean, it still it got caught a little bit in that blast.
That's my turn.
That's your turn. Ekeen.
Oh, I can see one, so I am going to cast, and hopefully it works. Spiritual weapon. And correct me if I'm wrong. That attacks on the first one. Do I have to make
does.
the spell attack roll?
I'm just gonna do that for now. Is that the one you're attacking? The closer one?
Yes. I can't see the other one, so yes.
Okay. And you got a. I need the attack roll. It's a spell attack roll.
That's what I just asked. 1 plus 13. 33.
That's a natural 20. That's a critical hit.
Yep.
So it is heightened. Is this? But it's okay. Never mind. No, it's not heightened. So it does 16 points of force damage as you wallop this thing.
Hell yeah.
Your spectral web bola slams into it and starts like trying to ensnare it to the shelving. It kind of starts ripping free and looks like it's kind of panicking a little bit.
Yeah, I bet that hurt, little bitch.
You have one action remaining.
I am going to. It has 4 legs.
It does.
Why not? Oh wait, do I have to?
It has 4 legs.
10
because
feet?
it have 4 knees.
No, I was gonna ask from here. Can I try and trip it with my bola?
If you can see it, yeah. That's just an attack action.
10.
Well, it would be you'd make an athletics check.
Oh, my bad. I still have a chance.
I believe a minus. No. Oh my goodness. Spiritual weapon doesn't have the attack trait.
21.
Damn. That's against its reflex DC, I believe, for trip, or is it fortitude for trip? I wasn't really asking you. I know I'm already having to look it up. That is under athletics. Trip is against reflex DC, so that is going to fail, but only by 2.
That's okay. At least I rolled well.
That you did. I can't believe spiritual weapon doesn't have an attack trait.
Makes me happy.
All right, Raziel.
I'm struggling not knowing where I am.
I will note, by the way,
just for the record,
that occultism can be used to recall knowledge on these things.
Okay.
Solid. Okay.
As can undead lore. So the base creature would be occultism. The ghoul template would be religion or undead lore.
Okay.
So depending on what you want to know, Raziel. But again, do what you gotta do.
I don't know what I want to know.
It is not flat-footed to you, because you recalled knowledge prior to seeing it.
Yeah.
Though, if you flank it, it is flat-footed. Which would mean right here.
Yeah. I will step/stride, whichever. I think it's stride.
Step is just 5 feet. Stride is movement.
And I can do that and also attack it now, right?
Yeah, yes, you can. And you've got, well, it's got -2 to its armor class. Because you are flanking it.
Okay, for real.
So you miss by 1 if you want to use a chat's blessing.
I'm going to use my hero point because I literally rolled a 3. Like,
okay. Sure.
I swear if it's worse, if I get a 1, I'm going to be mad. Well.
It's on the money.
Well,
I mean, it's a hit. For 1 point of damage plus sneak attack.
Oh yeah, I do have sneak attack at least.
You didn't take what rogue feat did you take? Did you take twist the knife by any chance? Did you take one that updates your sneak attack?
No, I took the skirmish strike. The one that lets me move and attack at the same time.
That's tragic. Okay. Roll that sneak attack.
I gotta get back to it now. Hang on. There we go.
Oh, whoo. Okay. So
Sure
10 points of damage.
Button, that's okay.
That's respectable. And you've still got 1 action.
I still have two actions.
You strided to get behind it, to flank it, and then you attacked.
Yeah, but I have skirmish strike.
That only lets you move 5 feet. You were too far
Okay,
away.
you know what?
You could use that now, though, to move 5 feet away from it after you attack it. So you could attack it again and then get away.
The boxes are 4 or 5 feet, right? Like they would be 5 feet.
You would not. That would be 10 feet because of difficult terrain, but you could move here.
Here?
You could, but I don't know if that would be of any value to you.
Yeah, I'm not sure it would either.
You're probably better off in the corner.
Okay. I will intimidating glare it and try to demoralize.
Ooh, demoralize. Okay.
And that one is
intimidation.
Do we get to see the glare now?
Against its will DC.
Maybe. It's not gonna work.
That is not gonna succeed, I'm afraid.
Yeah, because I rolled a 4.
You've rolled a 3, a 4, and then a 4. But your damage roll was pretty good for the sneak attack, so at least there's that.
It was.
Okay, it doesn't seem intimidated by you, even as fearsome as you look, like your tiefling tail whipping behind you, really playing on the infernal features. It's not intimidated. Now, this one that's flat-footed to Thana, first of all, is going to take advantage of the flank. We're going to try to go for a little nip. That's 23 to hit you, but you are flat-footed, so your AC is down by 2.
That will hit because I did not raise my shield.
That is true. Okay. So it's 13 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
We've got a few things to cover now. Plus corrupted touch. You take 2 points of negative damage from the jaws. And then I need you to make 2 fortitude saves.
2 fortitude saves. Very cool.
Oh.
19.
Okay, and the second one?
25.
Okay. Okay. The bite is kind of painful. Especially because like you could feel your flesh necrotizing as some kind of supernatural force like infuses its jaws with death magic.
Very cool.
Is that a word? Necrotizing?
It is, yeah.
Nice.
It's a good one, right?
Yeah. Vocab word of the day.
Now it's gonna pounce. It's gonna stride over here. Now, you don't have attack of opportunity, do you, Thana?
Hey, it went through difficult terrain.
Yes.
So whatever that means.
Nothing.
What? It means nothing?
It's got
if
enough
it
speed.
damages somebody, then I can do something?
It means to. It's going to try to claw at Akeem.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Does 21 hit you?
Does 21 hit me? Yes, it hits
Okay.
me.
You take 13 slashing damage, and I need a fortitude save, and you also take another 2 points of negative damage.
Okay. Let me get the damage first.
So 15 total damage.
Yep. And then...
I'm gonna Glimpse of Redemption.
Okay. And you know what? Hesitates under the weight of... As you do this, you reminded of something. You reminded of, for just a moment, its purpose. Its life as a psychopomp, a servant, fighting against the very thing it is now. It's going to choose to reduce all damage. It pulls back and doesn't claw Akeem. You take no damage.
Right.
It then kind of shakes itself and seems to recover from whatever vision it was just experiencing. Alexia, it is your turn.
Oh, me, I can't see.
What do you mean?
Oh, the door got shut.
I'm shut. No, thank you.
I like how she can open the door, but she chooses not to.
Oh, dang it, you guys are in my way.
There's one right there.
No, but I want to smack it with my skeleton hands, and I can't.
You can.
Only if I want to hurt everybody else in it.
No. You can get one of them.
What? Oh, can you give me control over it, please?
Yeah. There.
Are you talking... How am I going to get that one?
Like that?
Well, then I'll hit Raziel.
No, you won't. Raziel's not there.
Yeah, Raziel's not there.
Raziel's
Okay,
in the corner.
Hold on, I gotta refresh. Something weird happened.
Yeah, I
Raziel's
was like,
stu-
what on earth are you on about?
When that door shut, I went into a different reality.
Flipped into one of the multiverses.
Yeah. Oh! Well, shoot. Okay, there you go. So the hands, like, just go...
It's more than just hands. Like, they're just, like, pulling themselves across the ground.
Yeah, that's fine.
Seeming to swim clean through the stone.
Don't freak out. And here's the damage. It's coming.
Another reflex save.
Oh yeah, you can make that.
It did make it save, but it didn't critically succeed.
Right. Can you roll any shittier?
So it takes 1 point of damage.
Take that, bitch.
Wait a minute, though. Don't you have your new sorcerer feat that adds damage?
No, not to this, because it's got a duration.
Oh, okay.
That was just one action.
Yep.
I'm not satisfied with that, so I'll cast another spell.
Okay.
With 2 actions.
Okay.
There you go.
Targeting that same target?
Yep.
All right, you blast it with 2 missiles. Now, I believe this gets your dangerous...
Yes!
And I believe that's each missile,
2.
right?
It'd be plus 2 damage.
Per missile or total?
Total.
Okay. So 6 points of force damage as 2 missiles blast from Alexia, striking into the creature.
No.
Yes.
I did 2 missiles.
I said that.
Yeah.
Oh, plus another 4. I got it. Not 6. 10.
Yeah.
My math is bad. Sorry. All right, Donna. It is no longer flat-footed as of the start of your turn.
Okay. But I'm flanking the other one.
You sure are. Uh-oh.
I sure am. I'm gonna hit that one.
That's why I stayed where I was.
I appreciate you.
That is gonna hit. Not a critical hit, but it does do 8 points of slashing damage as your blade cleaves into it. By the way, I didn't ask, what rune did you choose to put into your blade today? Still Ghost
Touch.
Okay.
All right. And 2. Does a 19?
21 because flanking. Yes, that'll hit. Wait, that's unarmed.
Oh wait. Oops. Yeah. Whoops. No.
Yeah, well,
Eesh.
I'm just looking at the damage. You already rolled the die. It should be the same, right?
Should be. Should be.
Yeah. It was still
Would have been a
yeah.
22 with the longsword bonus.
Yeah, that it hit. So 12.
Okay.
Okay. Your sword seems to do just fine against these things. You've got 1 action remaining.
I'm just gonna step backwards.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no. I want to raise my shield.
Raise shield. Okay. That one's turn. Well, it is going to turn around, and it has things to say to you. Let me tell you. It is going to try to claw you. That's probably going to hit.
That's going to hit, even with the shield.
Are you wanting to shield block, or do you want to just take it so you can keep your reaction?
I will just take it.
Okay, so you take 15 points of damage, 9 slashing and 6 negative. And I need a fortitude save.
All right. And a fortitude save. Here we go. The 26?
Okay. You have again made your save. Very good, very good. Then you know what? It's gonna claw you a second time. Okay. That's unfortunate.
Nice.
You wanna shield block that one?
Yeah.
That's fair. So that would be 26 points of damage. 22 slashing and 4 negative.
So 26, so
reduced
13.
by your hardness.
Reduced by the hardness is 5.
Yep.
Oh wait, how much total damage?
26.
I'll take it.
Oh, you can do that?
Yep.
Can you hit that spell again?
I thought you did that with Knit.
No.
Or
That was
Anna.
with
Thana.
We held hands for 10 minutes and did a little.
The Thana and Anna get me confused sometimes.
Me too, that's
We
fair.
had a moment.
As long as Thana is within a mile of me.
This is your reaction.
It is.
So you lose 26 hit points. Thana takes 0 damage.
Yep.
Though, Thana, you do still need to make a fortitude save. Damn.
All right,
All right, so you just like raise the shield and we're like, wait. Huh? Damn. Okay,
Ooh,
nice.
I didn't say what I was doing either. I just said hold my hand.
Though I would imagine Akeen just crumbled under that
Yep.
blow.
It's okay.
Hana's just like, I like holding hands. This is nice.
Frankly, the ghoul seems as confused as anybody about what just happened. Anna.
Yeah,
it is
because
your
the ghoul
turn.
couldn't see it either, could they? Or
No,
is it the
well,
one
I mean,
by
it could see
Raziel?
it. It just didn't know what the fuck. They're not that smart.
Oh, what? What do you mean syntax error?
Uh-oh.
I don't know why. My daze is broken for some reason.
What I would do is just delete it from your character sheet and then drag it back on from the compendium.
Okay. Well.
And you'll have to retouch up to add the d6. But
Okay. Well, I cast daze at
it's a
the
will
one
save.
in front of me. So yes, it's a will save. My save is a 22.
Uh-oh.
My save is a
So
22.
it's 1d6 plus 4 damage.
Yeah.
And that is mental damage.
And it. Hold on. What happens when it fails? Oh, is it only when it critical fails that
it's
it
critical
stuns?
fail that it's, yep.
Okay. D6 plus 4?
Yep.
D6 plus 4. 9 damage.
9 damage. Very nice.
And
Ow.
yeah, I don't know what to do for my other action, except that I just...
Do you have shield?
What the heck? No. No, I don't have shields. Shields are not for me. I don't want to be here anymore, and I'm gonna leave.
Mood.
I'm gonna step out.
I would have been so happy if Nit just like took her headphones off and got up and walked away.
Gone.
Would you really be happy about that?
No, I well.
I'm just gonna leave.
Anna, where are you going?
Yes
I
and
don't
no.
want to be here. I don't want to be in front of this thing, these scary skeletons.
I mean, it's like an undead crocodile dog,
and
so
scary,
that's fair.
Scary skeletons just kind of like crawled toward. I'm done.
I said not to
Herb.
freak out.
Spooky, scary skeleton hands.
Gonna bring out my
Shivers,
flail.
skeletons.
Oh, okay, that's one action.
So wing at the wind for me.
And your suit is still glowing. Unfortunately, 17 is not going to hit.
Attack number 2.
Still not going to hit. Though one chance blessing and you could hit.
I'll take it. And it would have 5 more damage. And I'll raise my shield.
I missed it. Did you use the chat's blessing?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Okay, so 14 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. That hurt.
Then raise
As
my
you get your shield up, Akeen.
I'm going to attack with the spiritual weapon again. Okay. 28 to hit.
Holy shit. Yeah, that'll hit. Is that the
And-
north one or the south one?
The one I spawned it on, so I'm assuming the north.
Okay. I mean, you can hit either one. It's adjacent to
Nope.
both.
Nope,
Okay.
that one.
So
And-
it hits for how much damage?
I'm just gonna
Yep.
cast
hit
it
the
again
spell.
real quick.
Yep.
But my brain is dumb and can't find it.
12. Ow. Okay. Wham! This spectral bola just slams down on the lion dog crocodile. Cool. You have 2 actions remaining.
I would like to do a religion check to make sure these are undead.
Sure. You can do religion.
This isn't a roll that you do.
It is. What's your religion bonus?
13.
So you identify these as ghouls, which Raziel had already kind of mentioned, but
Yeah.
you further know that in addition to the bite yielding their fever, ghoul claws and teeth are paralytic.
Okay.
One cut can leave your entire body locked up and frozen, completely defenseless.
Ooh, so they're like a.
Donna's
corner
been very
dragon.
fortunate with their fortitude saves.
Yes, they have. So yes, undead.
Oh, absolutely undead. Absolutely.
And then just hitting and not casting spiritual weapon. That's just one action, right?
That is just one action.
And so if I heal it, if I touch it to heal it, it's gonna do damage. Because
It
3,
might.
it's. Oh, now I'm scared. You know what? I'm just gonna heal myself.
That's fair.
I will do battle medicine, and that is.
Oh, okay. So, oh shit. So you're doing some serious healing of yourself.
Yep, I'm going for that high DC.
Okay.
Sorry, my eyes are not good. Apparently, I can't see where.
Get medicine check.
I don't know why I was looking for the word health. 30.
You hit it. So you heal 34 hit points.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Is that a critical success?
Either way, that's more than I need.
Is it? It is a critical success. So technically, yeah. No, I was right the first time. That is 34 hit points that you heal.
Yep,
Nice.
it's more than I need though.
So for viewers at home, Akeen's battle medicine doesn't roll dice anymore. It just heals max.
That's awesome.
Nobody said you have to have divine magic to be a healer in this game.
She's a cleric though.
Yeah, that's just a bonus. Okay, well, damn. You have no problem. A little enchantment, like some blessings into your bandages, gets the work done. Raziel.
Wait, was that 2 actions total? Is battle medicine just 1?
Oh, you're right.
I'll
That
be
is one.
defensive.
So you can't take cover. Do you have the shield cantrip?
I can. Yeah, I'll do shield.
Okay, that you can do. Probably a good move too. Okay,
Oh yeah, I'm
Raziel.
sure these things are mad.
Okay. I guess I will. Does any kind of flat-footed, does that give me sneak attack?
Yep, including flanking.
Okay, so I was gonna say I don't need to do recall knowledge.
Yeah, you're already.
I guess I'll just poke it.
That's a
So,
hit.
Little pokey poke.
You did it. It's not a critical hit, but it's a hit.
Did it. We did it.
Go ahead and do your sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is 11 points of damage as one action.
Can I try to stare at it again?
You want
Or is
to?
it-
So unfortunately, you can only demoralize any given target once, and then they become immune whether you succeed or fail.
Okay, I
You
was
try to
sure.
demoralize the other one, but you're kind of in a melee with this one at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do?
I guess I will do my battle assessment thing that I keep forgetting that I have.
Oh, that is a good one.
So I'll do
Okay.
that.
Okay. So with careful observation, I have to make a perception. What's your perception?
10. And I'll do the one that's right in front of me.
Okay. Okay. Modifier. Okay. Okay, so you know that its lowest save is its will. And you know that they are immunity, resistance. You know that they are vulnerable to positive. They have negative healing, which means they're vulnerable to positive.
Okay.
That's good to know. But
That is good to know.
But I don't know that.
And you sort of pick this out by like noticing how skittish they are. You recognize like, oh, they're easily frightened. Oh, they're afraid. And then when Akeen like uses that tiny bit of magic into her bandages, you notice that they both react to that positive magic fearfully.
I guess I will try to trip it.
Sure, that's an athletics check. It will have a
I don't
-5
know.
penalty, but
We're just rolling with it. Athletics.
ooh,
Not gonna do it.
That is not gonna succeed, I'm afraid. Back to our usual Kelso rolls. I see.
Whoop, whoop.
That was a 4.
That's actually, I mean,
That's one better than your usual Kelso rolls, I guess.
yeah.
But, okay. The one in the hands, in the grabby hands, not into the grabby hands.
I told him not to freak out, though.
Yeah, well, it's freaking out.
Okay.
It's going to try to bite Akeen.
I don't like that.
That's obviously going to hit. Would I be safe to assume you're going to use your shield block reaction?
Yes.
Okay. So your shield pops. You reduce the damage by whatever shield tells you to reduce it by.
But okay. I will.
You might need to hit
that
the,
right
the
now.
button.
I will hit the button. That's a lot of text. That's way more text than I thought it
Hardness 10. So you reduce the damage by 10.
was. Okay.
So you only take the 4 negative damage. You don't take any of the piercing from its bite.
Okay, just 4. Oh.
So that's pretty dope. And then you need to make a fortitude save. 2 fortitude saves.
Ooh.
No, Akeen!
Akeen, you are paralyzed.
I'm gonna find the marker for that.
At the end of each of your turns, you can make another save against that. But for the time being, you are just helpless and completely paralyzed.
Mm-hmm. Wish
And
these
then-
buttons weren't so small.
So remember how I mentioned that they're kind of smart, but also
Kinda?
not? Yeah. It is going to use athletics to grapple Akeen.
Uh-oh.
No,
It's
eating
22.
Akeen!
What's your reflex?
Not that.
Okay. Is your reflex plus 12 or better?
Sorry, I was looking for the token. No.
Okay. So it grabs onto Akeen, who's grappled. Well, she's paralyzed anyway. And it is going to drag you. 15.
Difficult terrain.
It can really only drag you not very far. Let me see what its speed is.
Those grabby hands are like,
it
no!
it can go one more.
No.
It's, oops. Nope, that's the wrong one.
Ah, you took my search.
It is dragging you. It's trying to drag you away.
Man, those hands must feel weird, huh, Akeen?
Yeah, not great. The hands really getting in the way
freak out.
here. Alexia,
Don't
it is your
freak out.
turn.
Don't freak out, Akeen. Don't freak out.
I'm a spider person. Do I really have room to talk about not freak like
Okay, well, Akeen's about to get fucked up by those hands.
You could move it 20 feet if you sustain it automatically.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll move it here.
Okay.
I was about to. God. More damage.
Well, it gets a reflex save.
I know, but I rolled good on damage.
It does have -2. Ooh.
You failed!
17. Yeah, so it's going to take 9 points of slashing damage.
Take that,
Is that it? Just the 9? Yeah, okay. So yeah, the hands are like starting to tear at this ghoul, and it's like whimpering and yelping, but it's trying. It is determined to take its dinner.
to go?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dinner to go.
Is she still grappled?
Oh yeah, grappled and paralyzed.
How
You
do
still have 2 actions.
How do you break a grapple?
Kill the creature grappling it.
Yeah, I don't think you could kill it.
You don't think I could kill it?
I think you absolutely can.
Oh,
But not the
it's
grapple.
like, you want to fight?
That's funny. They have almost the
Mine.
exact same hit points now.
Okay. I cast this again with 2 actions.
Okay. So it would be 2, 4, 6 points of damage to the one carrying Akeen or the one that's flanked.
This one.
Okay.
With a keen.
Got
Did
it.
you get my extra 2 damage?
Yep.
It's 2 missiles.
So
Plus
6
2.
points of force damage.
No,
Yes.
that's only 1 missile.
No, you did 2 damage. Plus
From
2
one?
for a second missile. Plus 2 total.
Oh, I see.
So 6 damage. You were looking at the crit damage, I think.
Yeah, I need to turn that off on this one too. Yep.
Yep. Okay. So you blast missiles into it. It's not letting go. Thana.
Yeah, I'm not either, bitch.
The one that I'm flanking, I'm gonna stab that one.
Okay. Ooh. I could
This
see
is a
how this could-
25 hit.
Yeah, yeah. It's only 6 slashing damage. It's fine.
For now.
Is it fine?
It's totally fine.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Yeah. How's 10 slashing damage?
That's not fine anymore.
It's not fine anymore.
No longer.
Alright, and I'm
okay.
gonna raise my shield.
Cleave that crocodile skull in twain, and it just collapses to the floor. The rest of its body turning to ashes. And then you said you're what?
I'm gonna raise my shield.
Raise shield. Okay, got it. This is the only one still. Wait, no, it's the one that died that would be up now. Sad day. I guess I can remove that one. Anna.
I
Anna,
can't...
get back in here.
Yeah, I can't see what's going on anymore. Hey, you can't have my druid. No, who's Divine Lance? It's a 31 hit.
Oh my god, that is a critical hit.
No, you can't have my druid. 24 damage. Good
Jesus.
damage.
You obliterate that thing. I mean, like, you obliterate its past lives with that. Just absolute disintegration. Your ray of golden holy light engulfs this thing, and for one moment, you see the creature minus the blood. Elegant, regal, wreathed in dark, not evil, just dark elegance, I guess. And you can feel a sense of gratitude. And then you feel something else. Something happening.
The hands start like touching you.
It's the hands. No, not the hands.
Zakeen,
I'm
turn
looking
into a ghoul.
That would be pretty great.
No, it wouldn't.
I'd enjoy it.
As long as I get to control it.
I'm looking for where
You got your
I'm
evil
so sorry.
DM voice on.
Where did it go? It's not in the upper floors.
Where did you come from, Joel?
Does Ezra Malkin get happy because the naughty dogs are?
It is definitely related. It's a big deal. I just don't know which section of the book it's actually in.
Oh, I know that problem.
Yeah.
Thing happens. Oh wait, shoot.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I should have had this one ready.
Not that.
We
went backwards. It's okay.
Page 70. That doesn't help me at all. These are handouts. What do you mean page 70?
Let me get my book.
I've got it. You shouldn't have that.
What?
The book.
The player's handbook?
No, not that book.
Oh, I thought that's what.
No, the
book you meant.
adventure book.
The adventure.
This is.
Oh, you have
pages?
that book.
That's
your book.
Page 70. If the PCs, blah blah blah.
Check
Okay.
watch.
Oh, come on now. Stop it. I'm working here. I'm trying to. This is good. This is gonna be so good for you.
So what were you saying about the whispers, Alexia?
Just right back to the conversation from before.
What? Hands are just like.
That's kind of weird. Just not gonna
So
lie.
What's up with the hands?
Can
anyone
freak out?
That's
I'll
you?
I'll
That's
dispel
yours?
them. Yeah.
They're your hands. Okay.
Wait,
Yes,
they're
I
your
summoned them.
hands?
I summoned them to help us.
That's a new one.
Yes.
It helped,
Hmm.
but that's a new one.
Akeen, are you okay?
Look, I said don't freak out.
Can you even
why aren't you
respond? Are you
speaking?
still paralyzed?
Till the
Oh
man says
yeah.
otherwise.
Akeen, the DC goes down every round by 1. So after about a minute, you would automatically unparalyze.
Okay.
Sweet.
Since they're dead, I'm not even gonna try. I'm just like, all right. Except my nap. I like it when people worry about me.
And Anna, we can
Anna's
talk
very
about that
worried.
later.
Oh, okay.
Donna's gonna try to do a lay on hands. It's not gonna do anything. But you get 18 hit points if you need them.
Is there not a section on this?
Anyway,
Thanks,
it's a new spell I learned. I just thought it would be useful.
I think it was just a little
It does
creepy.
seem very useful, just a little startling, for sure.
Okay, and she getting like a keen. They got mandibles, and that's okay.
Oh no, that's freaky too.
They are also very weird. Yeah.
That's really rude, actually.
Oh, you can talk again.
That's the first thing she'll say when she comes back to.
Slowly gets up and is like, okay, like fuck you guys.
Sorry.
I am not a druid.
What?
I was about to ask where that comes from anyway.
You're not a druid?
Wait, what?
I'm an Anadi.
A what?
Anadi. My
A
heritage?
nature check.
I'll have to nature check that shit. And the GM's busy. I don't know what that is. You're going to have to explain.
Society. Society.
Is that why you're
Society.
a spider?
Yes.
So you don't transform into other things, just spiders?
No. To be fair, my human form is a fake.
You're
So
actually
you're
a
a
spider?
so
Yes.
you're a dirty spider liar.
She's not dirty. She's
Don't be
pretty.
mean. She's a beautiful spider liar.
Well, our kind tends to your form more because it's more appealing to you guys. It's
What?
not
So you
very
could
fair.
eat us?
No, so you guys aren't scared.
That feels accurate. I feel like there's a lot of people that would just
Yeah. It's-
disregard a giant glittery talking spider.
We don't all glitter.
Oh, so that's just you? That's beautiful.
I am a prismatic one.
Wait a
I
minute.
think it's because your soul is so pretty.
Thank
This
you.
these gloves you made me? Did you make
Yes.
them with your butt? Because I have a problem with that.
If you don't want them, I'll
Answer the
take them.
question.
The question. A man
No.
needs a name.
She's visibly lying, by the way. She's really trying. Like, she's having a really hard time hiding it. She's just like, no.
Like scoots her butt away.
What's wrong with butt scarves?
Oh, yeah, because he got a scarf.
Yeah, Herb's still wearing his.
I have a question. Is the spider silk like prismatic also? Like, is it also
It's
like...
pretty shiny. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I guess it's just kind of weird that something so soft could come out of your butt, okay?
Ava doesn't know a lot about spiders. Is it actually the butt? I feel like this is an Ash question.
I don't think it's actually their butt. I think it's like
It
their...
comes from the back end, but it's not the actual, the
Yeah.
butthole.
Yeah.
Like they don't poop out the silk. Like that's not a thing.
Great.
But Alexia doesn't fucking know that.
Valid.
But technically,
Well, Alexa doesn't know a
it's
lot of things.
not the butt. It's a different department.
Hey, but it's still the same area.
I can't help with that.
Don't body shame her, Alexia.
Not body shaming her.
Don't spider shame her either.
Now that I might do.
As you guys are here in this ruined pantry, considering these uncomfortable topics, you begin to notice a sound coming from above. It sounds like the cries of whippoorwills. Many.
Is it like cry happy or like cry sad?
Neither. Like a bird call.
Oh, okay.
Like
So like
hundreds of
like all the
whippoorwills.
ones that were on the edges of the property, kind of.
Maybe the number sounds about right.
Donna is gonna run to the closest window. I'm assuming that's like upstairs.
It's not hard to find the stairs. There is indeed a staircase right here that goes right up to the kitchen with Ezra Malkun. Running.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
I just realized. I'm sorry. I forgot to give you this, Ash. This was you. You got this artwork.
Huh? Oh, my organs.
My organs.
Is that where they went?
As you run outside or out to the kitchen and to the window, at first you can't see, but like there's a broken window and you kind of run over to that other window and looking out, you see the sight of thousands, not whippoorwills, of nosoi flocking, swirling in the air in an ever-growing spiral. And you can see that they are swirling with some kind of divine magic, linking them all as like a single entity. And as one, this massive spiraling flock of nosoi dives toward the window you stand in.
I don't like that.
And we'll call it there for tonight.
Peace, Thana.
Bye, Thana. We loved you.
They're taking
body
you
is
to
ready.
Rosma.
I will note,
like, yes.
He's ready to welcome
Rosma.
I should have mentioned when you came up there, like you would have heard Ezra Malkun beginning to chirp and join the call, and she would have been saying like, "Algea, Algea, Algea," and then flown out the window to join with the swarm.
I'm sure that's
Aw.
fine.
Hi.
I don't know what that means, but bye.
And so that's it for today. We will be finishing this adventure next week. You guys are
Heck
at the
yeah.
end. You've done all the
Yay.
research. I owe you a buttload of XP. Not that you're going to level up, but I am curious how close to a level up you'd have gotten.
I'm gonna say,
Can I
I don't
just,
care unless we get to level 7.
Can I just apologize to any spiders in the audience? No offense, was, again.
We leveled up again?
No.
And again.
I
So many
meant to
level
do-
ups.
Do it
And
again. Oh, now we
I
leveled
did.
down.
There we go. There we go. You're at 86. That's for summoning the Algea. You talk to Felder. The research is going to be nutty. Oh boy.
You sure we won't level?
No? Pretty sure, but no, technically not. The Isobucks were level 5. I am curious. Let's take a look at our XP. So they were you guys are level 6, so it'd be 60 for the Isobucks. Now the research. This is where it's gonna get really
we got
fun.
like 6 topics finished.
You completed
Yeah.
6 topics.
Oh,
yeah.
but we didn't. We only get experience for completing them, right? Not for
Yeah.
The...
Yep. And the Ashen Man was a level 9 topic.
Ooh.
Where is it? There they are. So, first of all, Azathana was a level 5. That's 30 XP. GG. Ashen Man was level 9. That
Kind
is
of a dick, by the way.
120. What else? You did full
Literally
no,
all of them.
you did Dominion of the Black you did last time. Fulvia is
We were scoping.
30 for Fulvia. Oh my gosh, we got rated right at the end. I'm so sorry.
Oh man.
I'm giving out XP. We're kind of done.
Sorry, so
Yosef
sorry.
was-
You guys missed the spider offense. It's okay.
It was really good though. Lots of research.
Lots of
And
research.
Spinning tail.
And fighting some ghoul dog lion
We-
crocodiles.
We found out that our cleric that we thought was a druid because she's a spider all the time is actually not a druid, and she's actually a spider person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
none of our characters know anything about druids, and
Or
she was
spiders.
like, "I'm a druid," and we were like,
Okay.
"Sounds good."
You do a lot of healing
Okay.
magic for a druid, but okay.
Whatever.
So, actually, I believe druids can get the heal spell. I think
Yeah.
they can. So,
They don't get. I don't
for
think they get
context,
spiritual weapon.
you guys completed so many research topics that it took you essentially halfway to level 7.
Cool.
Heck yeah.
Yes. Doesn't matter, but yeah.
Doesn't matter at all.
Wait,
All right, let's go
Uh,
do a side adventure and go get level 7 real quick.
can we go finish the psychopomp one though?
No,
Are they gone now? We just
They're
let
gone.
them all go.
Please.
they're gone.
Would be-
Honestly,
we had-
all it would have
It's in the
done,
librarians' quarters. This
all
is
it would
where
have
we
done
can do
though
it.
is teach you that they do this.
Oh, that they become Algia.
Once the Algia is formed, you are in the end game. Like you are now on like a timer.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's not great.
Timer.
So we
Don't
can't,
like that.
So we can't go side quest out or to check will
Correct.
destroy the worlds.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but you'll probably get TPK'd.
Okay.
Cool.
Probably as opposed to already.
Probably instead of definitely, or
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
or the other way around.
I'll be honest though. You guys have basically done all the things. You've been pretty thorough in this. Like you didn't miss any rooms on any of the other floors. I think
Classic
there's
gamers right there.
I think there's one basement chamber that you could have gone to.
Gotta go back.
Yeah, we haven't gone
But-
to 2 basement rooms, right? There's the one underneath the office with the mold spiral, and then there's the one under the library.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm
So
not
we
sure.
went either of
haven't
those.
gone to, yeah.
There is one under the library. Where's
Mhm.
that?
I don't know, but we
Oh, I
unlocked
forgot
it
about
like
that
first day.
I found it. I'm a dope. I
Yeah,
see
we
it. Yep.
unlocked it and then we were like, no.
Let's
Actually,
not.
that's
Yeah.
a lie. That's a lie. We probably would have gone down it if we hadn't gotten attacked by the vampiric mists and then almost died. So
Well, Anna would have been like, no, let's not go downstairs. No, let's not.
Well, you
That's true.
guys, you were on the way to. You guys were kind of innocently, sweetly, dare I say, about to go down that basement steps.
we considered it. It was definitely a
did.
consideration.
And the chaos gremlin Ash, I'm sure, knew perfectly well it would be death to go down there and was like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Probably.
Eesh. But yeah, you guys are doing quite well.
Yeah.
Are you? How confident do you feel now in playing Pathfinder? Now that you've been
Pretty
playing
confident.
it for like a full adventure,
I feel a lot better about Pathfinder 2 now.
you feel like you could go into an adventure path without getting completely overwhelmed by all the things.
I mean,
Well,
Yeah.
new classes
so.
and stuff. but
Mostly.
yeah.
Mostly, yeah. It's definitely going to be like mechanics of a new character, but
More explosions.
I think as far as like the game is concerned, yeah.
Are you gonna play an alchemist, Elvin?
No.
Okay.
That is a hard,
Magic explosion.
complicated class.
It's not actually that bad.
Well, I
It's
heard-
pretty complicated. I mean, compared to the inventor, maybe. I feel like the inventor, the thaumaturge, and probably the alchemist are the most complicated.
What is everyone considering playing class-wise for the next one? For just
Wizard.
out of curiosity.
I'm gonna be Anna's sister. That's what I'd like to do. And either bard, rogue, or sorcerer.
I'll
That was
be-
my plan.
An investigator. Sound familiar?
Mhm.
Should I tell them, Stilly, or should that be a surprise?
I think I have a guess. Do you want me to guess?
You can guess.
Is it your previous lover that left you, I assume?
Ooh, I like that.
Lorian?
Saucy.
Perhaps.
Very saucy.
That
I
bitch.
will say.
How dare she leave me?
Alexia!
The I will give this. The investigator is very cool. Probably one of my favorite non-core classes in Pathfinder 2.
Hopefully I
Very,
don't
very
fuck
neat.
it up.
A lot of like unique mechanics to it that I've never seen like anywhere else. Their whole shtick is about like treating encounter areas as like a crime scene. So like they can pick out clues, or they can mark somebody as a person of interest, which is sort of like a ranger's hunt prey.
I'm so excited, by the way.
Oh, hey, they kept Quinn.
Yeah. They did actually keep Quinn.
Interesting.
The witch is very complicated.
Yeah,
And
see, why was I considering the witch? I don't know.
I don't
it
know.
sounds
I don't know.
It's cool. Don't get me wrong. The witch is
It
very
sounds cool.
cool.
I feel like
but-
I don't feel like I know. I'm way too new to
Okay,
this that
I don't know
I'm not
about
sure that would
Pathfinder
work.
2, but Pathfinder 1 witch is.
It is,
Yes.
but in both editions of Pathfinder, the witch has high complexity for low return on investment. That is to say, they are highly specialized, and outside of the handful of things they choose to be like the fucking best at, one of which is like your middle bingo square is always going to be being creepy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I like it.
I
That's the free
enjoyed it.
It
space.
works for me.
Other than those specific things, the witch often can find themselves in situations where like there's not a lot they can do.
See, my
Um,
problem is that I really want a familiar.
You could.
See-
There are other classes that have pets.
A ranger.
True.
Oh yeah, wizard gets a familiar. You can also, since we're going to be using the free archetype rules, at level 2, when you choose a free archetype, one of them is I can't remember what it's called, but it like gives you an animal companion. You can even get multiple animal companions.
I can have a whole flock.
Look at my
You can't-
triage of animals.
You could
It's a menagerie.
you could do the summoner. Don't do the summoner. I'm just
Okay.
going to throw that out there. Don't play. Nobody wants that.
They actually
Maybe,
eased out on the summoner.
They
maybe I'll
did.
be a druid. Maybe that.
Dude, could be fun.
Druid
It's
could
not-
be really cool.
It's not as overwhelming as first edition. They've
No, I
trimmed
was
it.
looking over it, and they actually they managed to placate James Jacobs by getting the Eidolon to actually make sense in the world lore. So I saw that, and I don't have anything. I guess I don't have beef with the summoner, but it's, again, like the witch, it's very low return on investment. It's a lot of learning curve. If you want high learning curve with high return on investment, the psychic is freaking dope.
There's a psychic?
Yeah, it's
That's
really
cool.
cool too.
You
Like,
gotta
there's
read up
different
on
you
quite
can
a lot
be
of
a telepath,
stuff, though.
a telekinetic, you can be an empath. They literally differentiate between charisma psychics and intelligent psychics.
Oh, neat.
I thought that was
like I said,
super cool.
you gotta read up on a lot of stuff.
It's true. High learning curve, but extremely high return on investment.
That sounds so fun. I have my character concept all down though. I have
That's
to
fair.
channel. I have to channel my Alexia though because Anna's so sweet and her sister is like a little devil. So
I
I'm
imagine
glad
her
I could
being
be
more-
inspiration for you.
not
The way you were
mean,
talking about her, and
just-
again, you play her how you want. I always imagine her as like the mischief kind of devil, as opposed to like the Alexia bitchy.
Yeah, no, she's not mean, but she's devilish and
Well,
she's
fuck
very
you.
she's very confident and she's very dancer, risque in your face.
It sounds like
very not me.
she's-
So
Is she gonna curse?
no.
Oh.
I don't
If
curse. So
I would consider it the
But the sister
pinnacle
could.
of
Shit.
gaming accomplishment if we can get Knit to even say Hell Knight.
No, it's a heck knight.
If you're interested,
I'll be honest, I am so charmed that you call them Heck Knights.
They're heck hounds. And-
Heck hounds.
Knit.
yes.
If you're interested in getting a familiar, the sorcerer is pretty simple.
That's
Cast
true.
Well, I
magic
wanted this. I
and-
wanted
It was
this.
Kelso.
Kelso that wanted it.
Oh yeah,
You run.
Yep.
Run
Sorcerer.
K.
Sorcerer can get
Okay.
one.
But
yeah. It's a very simple magic caster.
And I will say, familiars, unlike animal companions, are very versatile. Like, you can change them day to day what abilities the familiar has. Whereas with the animal companions, they're more like a secondary character, like a minion.
Right.
So,
Got a lot to
Lot of
think
fun, though.
about.
and you're not going to have to do any of it alone. Like, you've got, we're supportive, and frankly, Paizo's forums and just the Pathfinder community in general are freaking amazing. I've been partaking of there's a podcast on Spotify called Rise of the Rule Lords. Not that we're not sponsored or anything, but like they're
Oh,
fucking
that's
amazing.
awesome.
Isn't it?
The name.
I've been learning so much from that podcast.
Huh.
So I recommend. It's a good way. It's
Interesting.
Gonna
it's
write that
very
down.
new player friendly. Anyway, with that being said, I guess we should probably be wrapping things up.
I suppose. We got like what, one more session of Malevolence?
We got one more session of Malevolence. We're gonna take a short break to get our characters in order and breathe a little bit, and then we are starting the adventure path Return of the Rune Lords.
Spooky.
It's gonna be, I cannot tell you how excited for this adventure I am. It is, oh, it's so good. You guys are in for a treat. We're all in for a treat. You can find some of our past games on our YouTube channel, including the Shattered Star adventure path, which we technically did 100%, even though we may have accidentally kind of misplaced an entire adventure out of the set.
Well, yep.
Shenanigans. You could also you could pop in on our Discord and find us talking about some of this stuff. Could help Kelso figure out what she wants to do for her character.
I'm open to ideas.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff. Also, we will be live with our Pathfinder game is every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we have another game. I feel like I shouldn't specify an edition right now. That is on Sundays, 2:30 p.m. Eastern, with a somewhat different cast.
Did you say 2:30 p.m.?
Did I? Is it not? Frick! 3 o'clock p.m. I'm so sorry.
What the hell's wrong with you?
It's homebrewy. It's very cozy.
I'm sick. I've been
no
I'm
spores.
sleepy. You have to be nice to me.
No.
Ooh, I just saw Swashbuckler in chat. Yeah, that's another good class. If you like the rogue, but you want to be more useful in combat, that's the Swashbuckler.
What?
Can I make a dancer be a
So
swashbuckler?
useful in combat.
Listen. The rogue is like the best there ever was at everything except combat.
It just needs one more person to go in melee.
Even then, though, like their sneak attack is kind of sad. It makes them maybe able to do the kind of damage that a non-fighter can do. They're not meant for fight. They're meant for love.
Yeah, okay.
And skills.
But that being said, we're gonna take off. We'll see you guys next week, or maybe on Discord, or maybe on YouTube. Take care, everyone. Good night.
Bye.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.